All right, no spoilers, please. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't know how to turn that off, unfortunately. I have to get Vince in here and deal with that, but welcome in, everybody. Oh my god, it's been how many weeks at this point? And what is this pop-up? No. I'll do it later, please. Oh my god, freaking driver updates galore. Yeah, here we are. It's Monday. It is Monday. Oh my god. We are back at it. Been a long couple weeks. Had the CTWC going on. It was an absolute blast. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it, of course. But we got 6 fun-filled matches on tonight's card that I just frantically threw in the queue since our world champ Fractal was so kind to get the bot back up and running. So shout-outs to him, right? The new champ! The new friggin' champ. It's doing double duty, man. I tell you what. But yeah, of course, Martz is here. Our first 2 players are here, Firedox and Guafi. Right? Ampu's here. Gang's all here. But you know, we get started about 3 minutes here with said first match, of course, Firedox and Guafi. Hopefully they are live. I haven't even checked because I've been, yeah, been figuring things out. It's been like 3 weeks and I've like forgotten how to do this. So, oh man, okay. What's up, Buzz and Bangs? Here we go. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. Okay, we got player 1. All right. What is the handle for player 2? That's the handle for player 2. Player 2 is here. Okay. How do the cameras look? Well, one looks fine because there's nothing. The other looks awful. Okay, so we're gonna fix that. Oh, man. So while I'm fixing that, yeah, it was good to see everybody in Portland, man. Yeah, it goes for you as well, Buzz and Bangs. You know, it was, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Definitely a whirlwind, like always, but, you know, that's just how it be. All right, it's a long weekend, a lot of people to see. You know, it's not easy being the Monday Night Mayhem host that people want to see. It's not easy. Okay, there we go. That camera's fixed. Yeah, F4's in the house. I'm back. I am back. I am back home, safe and mostly sound. Okay, I think I got this good. I got the scene looking okay. Oh, what? Okay, now we got, hold on. Oh, I need to fix the other one now. God. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. But yeah, I'm back. Had a great time in Portland. It's gonna be, but hey, here we are. We're back, safe and mostly sound, here in the Motor City, where I reside. And yeah, about 60 seconds. Be getting ready to blow everyone's eardrums out, or at least your speakers. Maybe not your eardrums, but because that would be a medical problem that I don't wish to be responsible for. But got our players here. They're good to go. 6 matches on tonight's card. It is going to be a good one. Here, not dancing on the table tonight. Yeah, no, none of that. Those days are behind us for now. Well, and I definitely can't dance on my table, or else I might cause some tech issues if I do that. So, oh man. All right, it's time. Tetris. It's happening. We're here. We have returned for the mayhem. baby, we have returned to the mayhem. Portland is over, but the mayhem never dies. I'm your host here this Monday evening, the one, the only BirbWizard. Don't wear it out. And it's time. We got 6 fun-filled matches for this fine Monday evening, and we begin with this one right here. Charlie, wake up. Wake up over there. I need you. Instructions, please, on the left-hand side. He is walking off camera. Probably is from California, hence that sweater sleeve there. But he's got himself double booked tonight. And he is looking ready to go. He is Guafi. And on the right, his opponent making his return to the mayhem after quite some time. And he is staying up late to make it happen. Gonna look to get it done. It's the Fire Ducks. And looks like, I think the players did agree. Yeah, they did agree to same piece sets, so I don't know what on earth I'm doing. Forgot how to do this. There we go. All right, seed. Not gonna let Colin do it, right? Screw that. So there you go. It's gonna be 8-2, 8E, OE, or 0E, depending on how you like to say that. Again, 8-2, 8E, 0E. We got Summer in the house. Welcome in. Wishing everybody luck to Louie Scooey, who we'll be seeing in just a little bit in a triple threat match. And to Sex Machine 83. Welcome. Right. Nah, bro. You have no legal ground to stand on here. You're suing BirbWizard? Well, unfortunately for you, that's not my legal name, but fortunately for everybody, we got our players ready to go, so let's do it. Guavi's got the shades. I think that means it's time. Let's do this thing. Game number 1. We begin in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, folks, we are underway. Yeah, there you go. Louie in the house. Yeah, Canadians don't sue people. You're not fooling anybody. Yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, first name the, yeah. Middle name Birb. Yeah, Birb's my middle name, right? Oh, man, speaking of things in the middle, we got both players. Well, Guapi cleared it out, but had a center well going on to begin this one. Firedock's still trying to dig out of this mess right out of the gate, so no touches on the board for either player. It's been kind of a tough one here. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, if you're in America, yeah, we have, you know, just gun vending machines clearly are a thing that exist. Clearly. Actually, weirdly enough, they might be. I would not even be surprised. Like, I say that as a joke, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was a real thing. But what else is the real thing? So we've got 22,000 here for Fire Docs to begin. 103 for Guafi, who's starting to get into a groove here. Another Tetris. We'll go to 126. Oh man, but I'm just, like I said, I'm just in that kind of mood today, man. I've been having an absolute blast as of late. You know, Portland was a blast. I'm still riding that high. I'm gonna be riding that high for quite some time. You know, here we are. Here I am, already back for more, right? That's right. No spoilers. Oh man. Maybe this is just Vince's way, right? Maybe Vince left that in intentionally, right? He left that in there intentionally so that I wouldn't spoil the finals, right? On this show, right? And encourage people to go watch that VOD back. But I mean, I kind of already did. So like, a little late for that, if that's the case. But what it's not a little late for is a score check. As per usual. We got 188 here for Guafi, having to deal with a couple quick burns. Fire Docs, now clean from the mess from earlier on, is starting to get into a groove here. Is at 130. Yeah, nothing really major so far other than kind of a rough start for both players. But otherwise, it's been pretty smooth sailing as they are on the same piece in the sequence right now. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, everybody wants to watch. Yeah, base to Louis right here. Yeah, whoever wants to watch CTWC has already seen it. Yeah. Like, if you're here and you haven't seen CTWC, that would be a major shock to me. But if you haven't, right, you're just kind of stumbling upon here, right? Definitely go watch it for sure. You know, they did a rerun just yesterday of the top 16. Definitely is a worthwhile watch. It is nothing short of electric start to finish. Just insane. Some of the best Tetris I've ever seen. So. Yeah, true. Yeah, the reverse psychology. Yeah, if you tell them not to spoil things, right? They're just going to spoil things. Oh, man. I just think of when I used to work at the movie theater and, like, I would see some of the bigger movies early. Like, I'd get to see a lot of, like, the Marvel stuff a night early. And I'd have to go around, right, the next day, right, before going into work. You know, I'd have to, like, not spoil, right, how it goes to people, right? Or not really talk about it with my coworkers. But specifically for Endgame, right? I was in, like, downtown at some convention. I forget what I was there for, but I was at a convention the day after I saw Endgame, which was a night early. And I was hearing people all over the place kind of talk about, like, the theories, what was going to happen. You know, people talked about the Ant-Man theory. And I couldn't even say anything. I'm like, I could have been totally mean and just ruined those people's entire experience. But, you know, listen. Oh, hold on. Speaking of ruining experience, Guafi gonna need to fix this experience up. Because this board, not giving him a good one right now. But he's getting some good pieces here. That long bar gonna help. And, oh, what a nice T flat. That was really good. Really nicely done. See if he can get some for the left. Gets the J over. And, oh man, could have opened up the well for the long bar with the J, or the L, excuse me, but opted to go left with it instead. Now has got it open. Still holding on to about a 2 Tetris lead, 381 to 340. And he'll add a Tetris and the head nod. He knows that was some good digging right there. We'll go to 405. We are about to transition. But anyways, yeah, I didn't want to ruin the experience for people, but I could have just told everyone that their theories were wrong about Endgame, right? But though I liked Infinity War better anyway. But anyways, that's just me. What's not just me is these players, they're at transition. I don't know what kind of segue that was, but it was one of the ones of all time. 437 for Firedox, 477 at a Tetris into 20 at 503 is Guafi. We got a nice spin there from Firedox as Guafi is getting into a bit of a bind up on the top. Looked like maybe a couple of misdrops. There we go. Yeah, there's the T-burn on that right side. Guafi's clean again. Firedox with a better board though. There we go. A Simul Tetris. Gonna come in 495 to 537. It is Guafi hanging on to a lead. Oh, but an S hang up on the right side there. Gonna slow him down a little bit. Oh, but Firedox not looking much better. Those two J's coming in at a really rough time there. Okay, but a good LJ combo to burn this down. Either player really in the best of positions right now. We're looking pretty good here. They're just handling the situations nicely. Some more burning all around. Firedox needing a square, gets it, gets set up. And finally the bar shows, there's the Tetris. Moving to 545. Guafi not able to utilize that bar in the same way. Had to take a triple because the board was just not set up. But oh, Firedox in trouble. Oh, he's gonna hang some pieces, gets the bar over, but I don't think there's anything more he can do. That tower of squares on the left gonna be too much. And at 575, he is finished. And at 655, Guafi will take game number 1. there you go. Pretty nice first game. Good way to open. And, oh, I need to increment the seed. I mean, our players know what to do, but I'm going to do it anyways. In case folks want to play along at home or whatever, right? There we go. So that's our new seed players. Again, just incrementing our first 2 digits. It'll be 9-3 as we are set to go. Let's do it. Game number 2. We're going to continue on in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So yeah, story of game 1 was just Firedox being stuck in a lot of the burning situations a little bit longer than Guafi was. Pretty much that whole game right out of the gate, right? Like they both had that dig sequence and then, you know, and it was Guafi that was able to get out of it first and start slamming Tetris's down. But, you know, you got to give credit to Firedox too. He did really well. He was able to get out of all the messes, was able to hang in, stay within just a couple Tetrises, in spite of all the digging that we saw. So, looking like it might turn out to be a pretty spicy match to open here. Ooh, but hang of a J on the left side. Okay, we're gonna get a tuck of the L, but where's the bar? Oh, it shows up right at the last second. He is gonna hang on by a thread here, but okay, gets another bar right in the nick of time. He is off camera, leaning in so hard right now. Bar coming in a piece too late for that left side, but still able to take some burns. We needed, yeah, there we go. The J gonna come in. That's what I was trying to say. My brain did not put that together. J or a long bar would be good here. There's a bar. He's just frantically trying to get this down. Had that misdrop on the left side early. He is still not safe here. Okay, good burn. There we go. Nice quick tap of the Z piece on that left side. Or last second tap, rather. Oh, man. Okay, get the bar for the right side. Just trying to hang on here like a cat on a screen door. Gonna get another bar over that left side column, too. But while he's dealing with that, Guafi dealing some burns as well. But we'll get a Tetris right there to go to 177. Firedox hanging a bar on the left. He can't believe he's just gonna top out. Like, nope, I ain't getting out of that. 118, the final score. Oh, GD's in the house. Let him know what you think about that one. Oh no, no, no! And it is Guafi taking the 2-0 lead as we increment our seed. So if my brain can do hex, that's what it should look like. Yeah, looks like that's what Firedox has. So yeah, okay, cool. My brain, I still remember how to do hex numbers, letters, things. So here we go, game number 3. Let's do this thing in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And Mart's like, oh my god. Like, what are you doing? Right? No spoilers. Well, spoiler alert. Coming up next, it is going to be a triple threat match coming up next. It'll be Martz, GD, and Louis Scooey. They have agreed on some sort of combination of them picking different levels to balance things. Not entirely sure what they've agreed upon, but honestly, I'm going to just let it ride. Oh, I think it should be interesting. So that match will be coming up next after the conclusion of this match, whether it be after this game or after a couple more. So we shall see how that plays out. I think it'll be interesting. Whether I mean, do I mean that in a good way or a bad way? Yes. Ooh, Guafi's setting up a column 2 well here. Oh, but has to plug it up with the J. That left side getting a little dicey here. Okay, gets that J over. Oh, bangs the Z. Okay, gonna get another. Oh my God. Had got another bar, but it came right at the worst possible time. He might be finished here. If he's not careful. Oh, he's gonna tap out. He's gonna top out. 63,000. Oh my word. There's the Tetris for Firedox, and that'll be enough for him to bring this one back. We are going to a game of 4. And Quavi, gotta tell you too, this is what GD thinks about all that. No! Oh man, Quavi can't believe it. Like, what? How dare you? Saw that look right there, but they're ready to go. Let us do it. Game 4 is coming to your door in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh man, of course, got to hear grand designs all weekend long. Sometimes the silver broadcasts were even louder than the gold ones. And, you know, for that, I can appreciate grand designs. Absolutely. Like, I'd be, like, on the other end of the room there, right? Like, that corner of the room. And I would just, all of a sudden, you're like, oh, no! Right? Like, I just hear a scream from GD's end. Crazy. But of course, you'll be seeing him playing in just a minute here. He'll be kind of the polar opposite of how you hear him on commentary. He'll be stone cold, right? Just silent, just complete silence. We'll be seeing that in just a little bit. All right, if you can believe, those who haven't seen GD play, if you can believe that, right? Like, quiet, GD, quiet. But of course, we'll be seeing that in just a little bit. But in the meantime, got ourselves a tight start to this game number 4. Hopefully this will be a good one here like we saw in game number 1. We've had a couple early tap outs since then, but had a good game 1. That went pretty deep into 19. But right now we got 98,000 here for Guavi, who hits a nice little Z-spin there to keep this board under control. 80,000 points here for Firedox. Trying to navigate this dig, gets the long bar just after. Bang Tetris will go to 107. Guafi trying to find the right pieces. A long bar gonna come in for some relief. And it was a nice little L flat burn, followed by a burn with the S piece to get that right side reopened. And now we wait. See if that bar shows up on his side. So far, no. It's having to take some skims here to try and keep this low. Oh, man, it's still not coming here again. These guys are on the same seed, too, so they are both suffering through this drought right now. As the bars are finally showing up now for both. We are neck and neck, 160 to 163. It is Firedox hanging on to the ever so slight lead. Well, as these guys are kind of continuing on, you'll kind of mention that we have the triple threat match coming up next, and some other stuff we got going on, right? We got 6 matches on tonight's card. A little bit of a quieter night than we had the last one before Rivals, right? Where we had the Miles Armations match, which was an excellent match. Certainly one of the matches of all time. But, you know, but as for tonight, of course, we got this match going on. We got the triple threat match that I just mentioned. We got Guafi coming back at it here. Whether he wins this or not, he'll be back in a little bit. Take on Cobra. Right, we seeing that, and Cobra, you know, a new roller, right? He has switched to rolling and has been on an absolute tear since then. My goodness, like, so I'm excited to see how he does all of that. Seeing a tap battle as well in a little bit here. We've seen T-Storm and Kira going one-on-one. Should be a fun one. We got Another roller derby. We got Crazily Crazy and one of our newest max outers who have ever since switching to rolling a Doc Pie. So that should be an interesting one as well. And then later tonight, we'll be closing it out with a classic, good old-fashioned DAS battle. Anpu and OPB will clash in what should be a fun one. They've been trying to make this happen for weeks now, so hopefully it will be worth the wait. But in the meantime, let's get a quick score check here. We are at the turn here. We are approaching transition quickly here. We got 304 to 379 at a Tetris for Firedox. We'll go to 327, so it is Guafi hanging on to about a 2 Tetris lead here. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it's not basement battles. Yeah. Now, the time for basement battles has concluded for now. For now. Right. Right, now that CTWC has ended and I am done traveling for a while. And honestly, that's probably a good thing because I am quite exhausted from it all. But yeah, we are back to the mayhem. Of course, I do want to thank Colin for filling in over at his channel, C Chris TM. Of course, make sure to check that out. If you notice King or I are away, try Colin. He might be doing basement battles. He might be filling in for us. Of course, want to shout him out. He's done a phenomenal job. I'm glad that we have multiple people that can provide entertainment to the masses. As we get a nice dirty Tetris into transition for Guavi, he'll get there at 463, 411 here for Firedox. We are racing along here already. This is game 4. It is Firedox's life on the line here. Get that long bar over that right side. The L coming in. Oh, beautiful birds here for Firedox. Trying to get this down. All right, now he's got that right side reopened. He is back to building here. He's got to start putting on the pressure here. There's a long bar. There's a Tetris. Ooh, to 459. He's got to start clawing his way back here as Guafi slams another to go to 556. Just shy of a 100,000 point lead at this point. But a left well Tetris for Firedox. He is all smiles after that one. Definitely happy to have gotten that. And another Tetris down the right to go to 513. Now is starting to close the gap. Starting to get into his groove here. This is the kind of game we wanted all series long. All right, couple early tops. Not here. All right, everyone knows that ain't going to cut it in a matchup like this. All right, a Tetris for Firedox to go to 573. Guafi still with a nice clean board at 647. Needs a little help on that left side. The bar gonna have to work there as Firedox used it for the Tetris. So it is just about a Tetris and a half the difference now as Guafi's getting into some trouble here up top. Oh, again, need some help for that left side. A J or something. Gets the J. And you can see adjusting that SP, throwing it to the right to accommodate a J that was coming in. But, oh, Firedox missed the pull ball. It gets the bar over to that right side. Oh, is there anything more he can do, though? Couple hangs, and that's going to be it. The heroic save. Gonna fall just short there. 647, the final score. And at 733, at a Tetris for the dagger. Guafi has done it. He's got it done. 3-1 because game 4 is over. GG's. All right, we'll watch him play this out. We're at the end anyway. Why the heck not? We're already at 27. Let's see what he can do. He can still do something crazy with this, right? He's got to show Firedox like, hey, you weren't beating me no matter what. All right, of course, those in the triple threat match. Now would be the time. Go live. Get warmed up and everything. Get yourself ready to go. Because we're going to try and jump right into it here. All right, We're at 970s, one off. Let's see it. Here we go. Max out. First one of the night. Here in game 4, the first match. We've already got ourselves a max on the board. Yeah. Firedox just watching it all. Like, no way. I wasn't catching that. Oh, my word. Level 30. Look at that. It's a perfect game, guys. Oh, man. Guafi, take this. Oh, no. Not gonna happen. Okay. All right. He's done it. Got the shades on. Putting Cobra on notice. Letting him know that he is ready. He is ready to go. So GG's to both of you. And to Firedox, I hope I will see you back here real soon. I'd say the same for Guafi, but we'll be seeing him in just a little bit. All right, we'll remove that seed. Chat, now the match is concluded. And, nope. Wow. End match is what I wanted. All right, coming up next, it's gonna be Martz, GD, and Louis Scooey in a triple threat match. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. All right, folks, it is time. It is time for our next matchup here on the Monday Night Mayhem. And this one is scheduled to be a triple threat match. Introductions, please. On the left-hand side, here's the one that wanted to challenge John Cena, but was unable to do so. Sorry, but Cena was unavailable, so he settled on these two guys on the right instead. He's not dancing on tables for now. Tonight, he will just be playing some Tetris. It's Martz in the middle. One of his two opponents that he settled on. He is the Re-Screamer extraordinaire, and of course was the host of the silver bracket back at the World Championship, where this person also got his second career max out during qualifying. He is a Grand Designs. And on the right, last but not least, he did not come to CTWC this year, but he is a longtime player of the scene. He's been to many a CTWCs. Doing this over 10 years at this point. He's looking to whoop some ass. It's Louis Scooey. All right, and folks, those of you who might be new around here or may have forgot, Burb, I don't understand. What on earth's a triple threat match? Well, let me explain it to you real quick. All right, I'm gonna explain it to you like you're 5 years old. Well, maybe not, but maybe I'm not that good at explaining things, but I can explain anyway. I got this nice little slide here to help explain. So, here's how it works. Triple threat match. All three players are gonna play at the same time against one another. Well, yeah, that's how a competitive Tetris match works. Player with the highest score at the end of each game, they're gonna get 2 points. Second place gonna get 1 point. If you get last, you don't get anything. Sorry. First player to 7 points is gonna win the match. So this is not like what you saw at Rivals 4, where it was just an hour. We don't got time for that. It's a Monday night. We don't got time for the Iron Man style of this. So it is just first to 7 points will win the match. And if there's a tie, we'll play one more game between the two players that are tied to determine the winner. Make sense? Well, hopefully, because we're gonna do this thing. So let me fade on back over here. So we got it ready, Louis, who says Cena's here, just can't see him. True. And Lieutenant Boo in the house, so guaranteed. Yeah, guaranteed. Yeah, about 4 to 7 games. Yeah. Yeah, because you need to win. Yeah, because the minimum would be 4 games. Yes. My brain had to do the math on that. I'm like, right? 4 to 7? Yeah. I might zoom. Why is GD so zoomed in? Bro. Oh, I know why. Here, hang on. I gotta fix it on my end here. Hang on. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit here. Let me not. Right, GD's head does, like, it is a rather large head, but it does not need to be that big. Here we go. Let me just fix this. There we go. That's a little better. Yeah, it's not as bad. Oh, man. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah, we're doing different levels. I forgot about that. So, yeah, what are you guys doing? So, we just doing all 18s because screw it. Why the hell not? Like, just see how it goes. Yeah, Louis says all 18. I mean, see how Martz feels about that one. All right, he says, let's go. No spoilers. Well, spoiler alert. We're doing all 18. And we're starting it right now, baby. Let's do it. Game number 1. It's on the run. In 3, 2, 1, a Tetris. Of course, actually Reed in the house. Welcome in, my friend. Hey, yo. Hold on. I think we're gonna press you. Hey, yo, why is Martz being double teamed by 2 max out players, bro? Like, what's going on? That was not a good Reed impression, but what was it? Right? But either way, what is good is that we are underway. No immediate top out. Right? No immediate top out so far. Hold on, GD actually in the most trouble of the 3 so far. So we gotta get going here, right? This is a triple threat match again. Is first to 7 points. Those who may have missed my little slide that we had at the beginning of this, but all right, it'll be first to 7 points, and you know it kind of gets to a situation, right? As you'll see later on, you know, there kind of becomes situations where players have to kind of in a more mental sense, you know, depend on one another, right? To ensure. Oh, Martz! Oh, there it is. Oh, he'll be finished. 100,000 points. That'll be the final score. But ironically, neither player has chased it yet. Well, GD just got it with a Tetris there, but ironically, he had the lead at the time of top out. Like, everyone's like, oh, classic Mars, right? Like, but no, he had the lead and still isn't even in last place yet. Louis still got to chase it. There we go. Now he'll get it. Okay. So now it is confirmed Martz will get last place in that game number 1 there. So, of course, both of our remaining 2 players will be on the board here. There's a classic Martz early top out there. The warm-up's done. Had a quick miss drop, and that was the end of it for him. But in the meantime, we got 145 Louis, 203 for Mr. Hell Yeah. Yeah, and Reed giving Martz the Jonas advice of, don't be a hero, take the triple. Right. Some wise words, some words of wisdom right there. Of course, welcome into Cobra. Of course, we'll be seeing, I look forward to seeing you play in just a little bit here after the conclusion of this match. Right, and just so you're aware, Guafi did play just a little bit ago. He did take the 3-1 win. So, just to prepare you for that, I think it'll be a thrilling match nonetheless. But either way, we're continuing on here. It is about a 70-ish thousand point lead here for GD, but Louis gonna cut into that with a Tetris. 226 to 278, and GD hanging on to a lead. He has to burn out of this mess here, so this is Louis' chance to really start clawing his way back into this one. Who'd he beat? He beat Firedox. That was who the match was. Yeah, to whom it may concern. Yeah, go on. Go on. To whom it may concern. Oh my god. To whom it may concern, I am announcing my retirement from Media. No, okay. Oh man. Oh no, you're just writing a letter of recommendation. Got it. Yeah, say Reed submitting his resignation from this community. Right now. Oh, man. We're approaching transition for our 2 remaining players here. It is 367 for Louis. He is taking the lead. Grand Designs at 297. Just trying to rely on his survival for the moment. Womper comes in. A couple pieces too late for him. Oh, that S piece on the left. Oh, man. I don't think there's anything he can do. Oh, man. Oh, no. Let's mic him up. Mic him up. Oh, no. No. No! And that'll be it. Louis Scooey has done it before transition. He'll take first place. All right, let's tally this up. He'll take first place, getting 2 points. Grand Designs getting second place will get 1 point. And Martz, with that early top out, will not get on the board in this one. So GG's, that is game number 1 concluded. Let's welcome into Ronkley. It's in the house. Who is upset at what he just saw. Was that a Collatine? No. No, it is not SPS. Louis does not do SPS. So, he is on the original cart. So yeah, we do not do SPS. Nah, man, that was cursed enough without your help. Shut up. Oh man, we're good to go. Game number 2, we're gonna continue on in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Summer just such a sweetheart, dude. Summer is so sweet, just cheering everybody on, right? I don't think Summer has a mean bone in their body, truly. Like, right, here we are, we're all talking trash to each other. There's just Summer like, I just hope everybody has a good time. Like, it's so great, and I love it. Oh, man. But speaking of having a good time, Louis probably not having such a good time right now. It's kind of a rough board here to begin. Didn't quite see what happened, but I saw a bunch of S pieces come in on that right side, but something happened before that that I did not happen to see. Really trying to get this all cleaned up here. Use a long bar for that left side and a T for the tuck, ideally, but a J will work there too. You'll get it. Yeah. Oh, missed the long bar to the left. Oh my God. Oh no. And Louis, just like that, going from 0 to 0. He's not getting any points in that one. Both players already ahead of what his score was. We're like 60,000 or something. Doesn't matter. Both players are already ahead. So Martz is on the board. And this one, whether he gets first or second, he will be on the board after this one. Oh my God. Oh, goodness gracious. He's at 99,000. Martz is 148 here for Grand Designs. Both players are trying to burn out of these sequences right now. No, GD's setting up. Actually, he's setting up a center wall here. He's going to get it. Bang Tetris down the middle. Go to 171, trying to just maintain this lead. So kind of our scenarios at this point is if Martin's able to win it, we'll be knotted up at 2 points apiece. But if GD wins, we'll have he will take the lead over Louis and Martz. Well, already has a lead over Martz, but we'll take the lead over Louis as well. So if you're Louis, kind of hoping Martz is able to pull this one out. But that'll be no easy feat. GD certainly one of our tougher upstarts in the world of Tetris Friendlies, or the Tetris Friendlies universe, as we like to call it. That'll be no easy feat. But we're gonna play it out. We're gonna see how this goes. All right, we do not play these games on paper. Anything can happen. It is classic Tetris. Not on SPS either, might I add. So anything can happen. Martz is hanging in there. He's at 144. 205 for GD, who is still trying to maintain the center while having to take some burns to do it. I'm gonna take quite a few burns to make that happen, but of course, catching up by chat here, yeah. Had a bit of a cold going around at the convention. I did not get it, fortunately. I was very fortunate. I know there was some COVID going around there. I did not get it, any of it. I felt a little ill the Monday I was going home, but I also was exhausted and hadn't eaten like anything. So once I got to the airport and had something to eat, I was totally fine. But you know, like I just got some food in my system. I was good to go. But I was nervous that maybe I had caught something, but like I just had some food. I'm like, okay, I feel better. So just a pro tip, if you're ever at a big convention like that, just don't forget to eat, please. Like, don't forget to eat. Don't be like me. So, but you know, like I said, I got lucky, but yeah, I definitely could have been worse. Like I said, it definitely, yeah, make sure you're taking care of yourselves, guys. Like, don't be like me. Be better than me. Oh man, we're at 93 lines apiece. Transitions coming up pretty soon here. 206 from Arts is the score. He'll add a Tetris We'll go to 229, 353 here for Grand Designs. Not eating at the convention after landing gets you 48th place. True. Can confirm. Oh man, Tetris GD, we'll go to 384. 384 is the score for Grand Designs. He'll add another one here. He's starting to really get into a groove this time around. 299 here for Martz. Got a lot of catch up to do as opposed to Mustard. As we approach the 19 speed. I think a daily but not sleepy gets you 50 seconds. True. Oh man. Oh, and thank you, Summer. That truly means a lot. Truly. We're relishing in that joke. See, I'm glad somebody appreciates that joke. See, when I said that once, somebody thought like, okay, Grand Designs, right? I'm like, no, that was not a Grand Designs line. That is a BirbWizard. I don't remember who said that. It was at a live event. Somebody was like, dude, that's a GD line and a half right there. I'm like, no, it isn't. That was mine. That was, he'll tell you. He'll tell you. That is not his line. Right? So, either way, we're off and running here on 19. We are cruising along. I was probably appreciating the confidence I had in him to keep going here. The fact that I did not just immediately call out his board, but now I'm going to, as it's getting a little dicey. Couple of overshifts with Das there. He's at 415. Gets the S over the left and the L. He is burning this down. Oh, but he misdropped the... Oh my god, he misdropped the... Fuck, J. That is the name of that piece. Oh my god, I was just so surprised at the misdrop. I couldn't even remember what piece it was. Oh my god. Jeez. Gets one over though. He's gonna hang in there. All right, so he is hanging on here. GD still holding on to about 170,000 point lead. But his board, he's got a bit of a hole. That left side getting a little dicey. But it's gonna take the right burns. GD knows that he's hanging on to a nice healthy lead. And is gonna continue as Martz is gonna top out. His board gonna spiral out of control at 439. GD has got it done. And we'll take the lead in the series. GG's. Let's go ahead and tally up our scores here. So again, GD getting first place. Gonna take 2 more points. We'll go to 3. Martz in second place. We'll get 1 point and we'll be on the board. GG's. That is, again, game 2 in the books. Got a 1-2-3. Could have had a tie if Martz was able to win it, but was not in the cards there. As we get set for game number 3, we are ready to go. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I'm gonna fix up camera view. There we go. Make it a little bit more balanced. There we go. Some on the fly fixing. So here's the situation we're in now. This is game number 3. We've got a 1-2-3 scenario here at ClassicTetris Jank. Frankly, I'll tell you. But now here's the situation we're in, right? Not so much the jank of the Friendlies universe, but of the match, right? This triple threat match. We're still in a position right now where everybody still has a good chance to win it. Everybody is still, everyone's on the board, everyone's still in it. It's pretty even. Right, about as even as it can be without being just 2-2-2, right? Right, nobody's really running away with it, you know, and it helps that, you know, if you're not Louis, it helps that Louis ended up getting first place and then immediately having an early top out right afterwards. But oh, Martz gets that bar over to the right. He's like, oy vey, man. Like, he is not pleased with those mistraps. But a TP's gonna come in to reopen that middle of the board. Oh my god. But Martz with a win could bring this to be even more neck and neck. A win for Martz and a second place finish for Louis would tie us up at 3 points apiece. Though, oh, hang on. Louis in a bit of a bind here now. Okay, ew, man, these pieces, not so kind. Gets that T to that left side, barely. Ooh, I don't know if I like that L placement. It might work out. Yeah, it's gonna work out. Gets the J for that left side as well. And meanwhile, Martz is burning away too up at the top. GD is the only one with a clean board right now. He is looking to capitalize here. He's taking the lead with the Tetris. 137 for him. 132 for Louis. 84,000 points here for Martz. So two Canadians have been just burning away for some time now. And oh my goodness! Martz lost TAS on the S, had the right spot. He is just in complete and utter disbelief. Okay, good burn there with the J. He and Louis are still just fighting for their lives here. To the left, okay, bar gets over. We need another one, or the Z will work to help just start plugging away at it. Meanwhile, Louis is still more than halfway up the board here, but it's starting to get this back down. It's almost got a traditional right well going. Everybody's just suffering here, and bang Tetris for Louis. He will retake the lead, 179 to 173 for Grand Designs, 107 for Mr. Friendlies. Do French Canadians say that? I don't know. They might. Yeah, everybody just absolutely toughing it out right now, Ian. Oh my god. Getting another touch for Grand Designs to retake the lead. 202 to 199 to 120 for Grand Designs, Louis, and Martz, respectively. See if we can see all three of these guys make transition here. I don't think we've seen that yet. Actually, I know we haven't seen that yet. We've only played 2 games, and somebody had an early top up both times, so. Yeah, Dex in the house. Terrace. Yes, a citizen of Terrace. Of course, now that we're done with all that digging, as we are getting set to transition in about 30 lines, this will be Birb's semi-hourly reminder. Take care of yourselves and hydrate. Stay hydrated, everybody, because I know I need to right now. Been yakking a lot, talking about how everybody has been just trying to get out of these messes, and yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just hydrate real quick. I suggest that you guys remember to do the same in your own personal lives. Alright, oh, Mart's got a channel down the middle of his board. Good thing I took that water break when I did, because, oh my goodness. Had it gone much longer, and we might have been in some trouble here. Lumbar going over to that right side for Martz. Need another bar here. And there we go. Dirty Tetris for Martz. And a nice burn. Gonna almost reopen this. She needs a couple more here. Here we go, a bang Tetris for Martz. We'll go to 236. 333 for GD, 289 for Louis Scooey. Grand Designs looking to take this to the house here. He's gonna transition with a Tetris at 364. 323 for Louis, 265 for Mr. Friendlies. We are underway on that 19 speed. We are racing along. This is still anyone's game here, though. Martz really gonna have to start start upping the pace a bit here if he wants to start catching up. He's trying to do that, but getting the bar a bit too early to try and go for a left well there. So I'm just try and keep this low for the moment, try and adjust the speed. As GD, oh, GD's in trouble, he's gonna top out. I didn't even see what happened. Oh my goodness, 417, the final score, but Mart's getting high up too, and he's finished at 279, and he's getting last place. Oh my goodness, so there's your target. It is all up to Louis. He needs to chase down 418. Just taking it slow, taking it steady, he knows. Then he does not have to go too crazy at this point. A Tetris, I think, will do it at this point. Or we'll get him close. Louis taking some good burns here. He's got the right side open. Get the bar over just for some relief, just to take the burn, keep the board under control. Again, he could just line this out. I mean, if he wants to line this out, he's taking the old man approach, and sometimes it's what you got to do, right? If all your opponents stop out, it's like, all right, fine. Gonna win by measure of just surviving. Oh, but an SP's coming in a bad time. Need a bar for the middle here, that column 3. Okay, gonna plug it up. Now fill it in with the bar as it comes after. Again, needs 418, just a few thousand more points. A few burns will do it. There we go, 416. 418, right on the nose! That'll be enough for Louis to take it and move up to 4 points here. GG's. Well executed chase down for Louis. We'll go ahead and get this tallied up. Player 3 score, gonna go to 4 points. So he gets 2 right there. GD gonna get 1 as well. Oh, I actually did not mean to move that. There we go. He will also go up to 4 points because he got 2nd place and will get 1 point. Martz will remain at just 1 point in this one as we get set for game number 4. GG's. All right, we got 3 ready players. And a ready Birb. As Mart's got the... I think it was all of the Bears from Craft Kim. I didn't quite see it, but either way, ready to go for game number 4. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, of course. Oh, speaking of Kim, she's in the house. Welcome in. I didn't even notice. Welcome in. She's cheering on Martz. Hoping he can get it done. And oh, it's a turtle. Okay, I didn't see what it was. I recognized Kim's, stitching there, right? But I did not realize that it was a turtle. I didn't get a good look at it. So yeah, it's a turtle keychain. There you go. She has confirmed herself. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I didn't get a close look at it. I mean, we're kind of looking at like, maybe a 30th of the screen space, right? Like, it's a little it was a little tough for me to tell. Right? My eyes are not that amazing, so oh man. But of course Kim cheering on Martz and maybe wanting to know how on earth does Martz still have a chance here. Well, needs a few things to happen at this point, right? No player is out of the running mathematically yet. Though Martz is really gonna need a win here to give himself a shot. Because a win for him would put the score at 3 to 4 to 5. Or 3 to 5 to 4, depending on who gets 2nd place, right? But if he can get a win here, that'll really even things out. And essentially avoid putting multiple players in a game point situation. Because if Martz gets last place again, that'll put GD and Louis on game point, and all the person with 6 points we need to do is get 2nd place, because again, we're playing up to 7 here. So, kind of a big moment here. We'll see if he can rise to the occasion. And right now he's doing A-okay, having to take some burns. Looking to maybe build on row 2 here. And, Oh, yeah, looks like it. He is at 77,000 points. 149 for GD. 99,000 points for Louis. Hearts is getting up a little bit high here, having to take a couple quick burns. But we are guaranteed to play at least one more game after this. Oh, look who's here. Sir Mazer! Of course, the host of the Peace Dependency podcast in the house. Welcome in, my friend. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, John Cena. Yeah. Yeah, well, he had to cancel. You know, we had a conflict. Cena was not able to make an appearance because you can't see him, but, you know, you can only hear him. You can't see him. Oh my god. So yeah, we had to settle for, you know, Grand Designs and Louis Scooey instead. We had to settle for that because we couldn't get Cena to show up. Right, he was invisible. Oh man. Oh, Martz. Oh, Martz in trouble. Okay, gets the J. Oh, a double flip of the subsequent J. This is still diggable here. Yep, nice little flat burn with a J. Yeah, kind of had to fill in that square hole with the S. Didn't really have a place that he could get that S over to. Another good spot, but oh, gonna hang the L! And he is gonna take the L just like that. Oh no, 146, the final score. So we are gonna see a 1 to 5 to 6 scenario. So it is gonna come down to this. Who is getting first, who is getting second? Either way, both of these two remaining players are gonna be on game point. Right, so now this is a really tough situation if you're Martz. Yeah, oh no, yeah, wait, hold on. Do I have it on the scene? I don't have the, hold on. I don't have the soundbite on the scene. I know I have it. Hang on. Yeah, we'll do this. Nope, not audio output. Yeah, we will. Where is it? Yeah, it's this one. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh no, I'm going to let it go, man. It's going to come out. Oh no, Kingsman.
Such a great soundbite. Such a great soundbite. Yeah, I only had that on the one-on-one scene. I did not have it on my triple threat scene, but speaking of which, we had a close one here between our remaining two players. They were both fighting to get to that 6 points. We are at 389 for Grand Designs. Add a Tetris, 412. 367 here for Louis, who's finally getting another bar. We'll get the Tetris in, go to 392. And, oh yeah, dude. Yeah, Frank, I'm doing great. Truly. And I hope same goes for you, your family that you've got going nowadays. I hope all is well with you and all of them. Truly. Louis is transitioned at 420. Hey now, hey now, hey now. No spoilers. But Grand Designs is about to transition. Spoiler alert. He'll get there at 461. Missed the T-spin up at the top, but we'll get a Tetris. Keep this board down low and under control. As Sonny, what's the word? Sonny puts in the weekly challenge. Joseph Saley, who is not here, I'm assuming. Well, I don't know, he might be here, but I'm assuming he's not. Oh yeah, one day, right? One day it'll happen. He'll come back, yeah. Just for that match. Like he won't come back for CTW. Like he won't come to the World Championship, but he'll come play Sonny. One day. Oh man, 533 for Grand Designs, 480 for Louis. Really just trying to keep this board set up here. Longbar, another Tetris. We'll go to 517. About a Tetris and a half, the difference here. Oh man, Louis getting high up here. Longbar engaged, there's the Tetris. Comes in just in the nick of time. And it is so neck and neck right now. Oh man, this might come down to the wire here. There we go. Bang, Tetris Louis to take the lead real time. But is about 10 lines ahead. Well, actually more like 12. GD is at level 23 still. Now he's getting to 24. So there is a bit of a line discrepancy here, where GD is behind real time, but has more lines to work with before the level 29. It is still neck and neck. Oh, but he needs a bar right now. He needs it now. And it won't show up. It was in the friggin' next box. Would have had a dirty Tetris, but is not gonna get it. And at 636, Louis will be good. And we'll go to 6 points. And Grand Designs in second place will move up to 5. And for those two guys on the right, it is now a game point. Yeah, D-necked. Yeah, okay, deck. Right, yeah, Martz wins twice and GD and Louis draw twice. Yeah, that's what needs to happen at this point. Yeah, because I was just doing the math in my head. I'm like, yeah, I think Martz is mathematically out of it at this point, because... Yeah, because either player getting second place at this after the first win would put him in a situation where, yeah, you know, he would lose. So, either way, we're going to go game number at 5? I don't know, whatever game it is. Here we go with 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Coming up next, it will be Cobra and Guafi going at it. Yeah, I saw a couple pings on Discord, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't from like one of the players and it was important. It was just from Milo. It was an important update about his Milwaukee Bucks. All right, guess Giannis just re-signed and took a pay cut just to stay. Him and Damian Lillard and all those guys now, like, oh my god. As a Pistons fan, I am not looking forward to that. But what I am looking forward to is the remainder of this series. Remainder of this set. We'll see how this goes, you know. Basically, the best Martz can do at this point is prolong this series, right? Right? Again, if he gets a win here and Grand Designs gets second, then we're playing another game. Right? Because that'll put us at 3 to 6 to 6, right? But at that point, regardless of who wins or gets second place, like even if Martz wins the game after this, right? If there is one, like if he wins this game and the next game, even if that happens, that'll only put him at 5 points, and whoever gets second place would in the second of those two games would get the win. So Martz at this point mathematically out of it, gonna try and, you know, just cause some havoc at this point, but you know, we'll see how he holds up here as jazz music stops. Let me fix that. Tunes, please nobody die. There we go. But though, as Summer was saying, only way that we could see Martz win, technically it's not 100% impossible, but it's basically impossible. is if GD and Louis got a draw and Martz won and Martz kept winning. But Louis in some trouble though right now in a really critical moment. Oh my goodness, Louis just hanging on by a thread here. He's gonna get this down. And there we go, bang Tetris for Louis. He'll survive. And is in a much safer spot. 264 for him, 178 for GD, 187 for Martz Crusher. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was reading the chat. Louis actually kinda good at the, well, not actually. Louis kinda good at the game. Yeah, he's only been doing this for like 12 years, right? Like, you know, it's not that long. Oh, man. Martz in a bit of a bind now himself. Needs a L piece to get this down. There we go. We'll get it. A few more burns required, but that L piece he got earlier, certainly a helpful one. Yeah, there we go. J piece coming in. And the T. Perfect pieces there. Start getting things reopened here. And we'll reopen that right side. Nicely done. He's at 213 here. Still hanging in with GD and Louis, who are at 255 and 329 respectively here. There we go. Some Tetris flying across the board. Oh man, I have to tell you though, you know, as we're kind of just getting set to transition for these guys, Louis barely gets that bar over to the right side. I have to say, you know, it was definitely a really fun experience at the World Championship this year. You know, I hope that everybody who watched at home had a good time watching. Those that were there had a good time. And if I didn't get to talk to you, because I know there were definitely some people that I didn't get to talk with while I was there, pretty much at all. And, you know, first of all, sorry. Second of all, you know, I hope you had yourself a good time out there. You know, the after party in particular, always a good time. But one of the hypest moments that I missed, as Martz, oh, dirty Tetris for Martz, is hanging on, trying to stay in this, make it interesting here. Oh my goodness, but one of the highlights that I missed from CTWC, man, was GD, that guy in the middle, getting his second career max out and a PB at that. It's a PB during his qualifying session. I missed it because I was also qualifying during that time, right? But seriously, like, Grand Design's getting his second ever max out during that, you know, going from what he considered to be his worst qualifier of his entire career based on his skill at last year's event to do that, like, that was huge. Would also be huge is if Martz could survive, but no, not gonna happen. 346, the final score for him. That'll be it. So this will be the last game. It is up to GD and it is up to Louis to see how this is gonna play out. Louis with a Tetris, we'll go to 558. 443 here for Grand Designs. Colin says he heard Grand Designs getting his max out from all the way in Ohio, the other side of the country from where it took place. And actually, wait. I just realized, you're right, T-Storm. What if they tied with 7? My brain didn't even realize we might end up with a tie here if GD is able to take it. If GD wins, both he and Louis go to 7 points, and we have a sudden death game for these two. For the second time in Friendlies history. The first time also involved Louis, so I think it would be fitting. But if Louis wins, it's over. So let's see if it'll happen. We're at 658 for Louis. He's got a nice healthy lead and expanding on it with a Tetris to go to 689. 523 for Grand Designs. Looking to make the tiebreaker game happen. Just gotta take a few burns here to keep this board clean. Louis with a bit of a high middle of the board, barely whipping pieces over there. Oh, that was such an aggressive Aki bar there. In column 9. Oh, this is getting dicey. No, he missed it. Oh my God, I thought he had that. And he is finished at 723. GD in some trouble as well. Oh, he's gonna miss the bar to the left. Oh my God. Oh, that just came down to the wire. We were almost looking at a tiebreaker, but Louis will survive this game. He'll go to 8 points. GD will finish with 6. Oh my God, GG's. Oh my word. He's done it. Mr. Louis Skewy has got it done. 8-6-1. GG's. And off he goes. Play some more 19 as he will probably get a max right now. And of course, thank you to March for the 100 bits. As always, you are so kind. Coming up next, Waffy's going back at it. Throwing him back in the ring to take on Cobra in what should be one for the ages. Stay tuned. Hey GD, you want to know what's better than 24? 25. All right, folks, it is time. It is time, baby, for the next matchup on the Monday Night Mayhem. So we can set to close out our first half. Introductions, please, on the left-hand side. He is the DAS player turned roller, who has been on such a crazy rise after being named one of the King's Fave 5 for the year 2023. He's looking to end this year in style, as he's already got that 1.3, looking to go even higher. It's a Cobra! And on the right, his camera's back, which means I gotta fix it, and I might just have to do that. There we go. He was here earlier, getting a 3-1 win over Firedox, and he is back for more. Looking to get 2 wins in just one night. It's a Guafi! Alright, Cobra asking about SPS. We'll see if Guafi agrees. I think he will. Yeah, there we go. Alright, generate a seed. Here we go, Burb seed in the chat. It is 38 6B 93. Of course, a Snake Man in the house. Welcome in, Colin. Cheering on a fellow snake. All right, this one should be a good one. Players getting set here. They are good to go. Let's count him down. Get number 1. Yeah, get number 1. That's how this works. Continuity. Get number 1. We begin in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna flip Waffy's cam here. What I think I'm gonna do. I'm sorry, it's gonna look a little jank for a second, so please just bear with me. Yeah, just bear with me as I fix this. Bit more like that. There we go. A little jank, but we're good to go. In just the time too, Tetrium is here. My friend, welcome in with Parade Party of 17. You're just in time for the Mayhem, the Monday Night Mayhem. Of course, thank you so much for the raid. This is our getting to the end of our first half of the show here this evening. We've had some good ones already, and Tetrium, if you were looking to watch your old pal Martz, he just stunk it up a bit there in a triple threat match. He just missed it, but he did play tonight. He did play tonight, of course. All right, but oh man. But some other good matches coming up tonight, though. Of course, we got this one, which I am excited about. A couple of guys who are on the rise. In my opinion, you know, Cobra, one of the King's faves for this year, and I think he certainly deserved to be on that list. You know, he's recently picked up the rolling technique. Was a DAS player at the beginning of the year when he was named a member of the Fave 5 list. You know, had a lot of potential that he has lived up to. Right, ended up getting the max, and now has gone way beyond that, right? He's able to get the 1.3. I think he's got a higher PB than me now. So I mean, right? So it's such a short time, right? Managed to outdo me. So that is pretty cool if you're Cobra. Maybe not so much if you're BirbWizard, but you know, either way, no, I'm happy for the guy, truly. He has been doing some great things. Of course, Guavi been kind of quietly working his way up too, right? He's been doing some pretty cool things here on the Monday show, and we had a win earlier tonight. Had a good match up against who was it? It was it was Tetris. He was looking for a fight a few weeks back. He played Tetris, who was playing in a KFC bucket, right? And you know, it was a entertaining match, I think, for everyone involved, right? And Guavi was able to do pretty well there, right? I think he ended up winning it too, I think. So, if memory serves, I'll actually go check the history before I start talking out of my rear end, but history. Yeah, no spoilers, right? Sorry, I just gave a spoiler to how a previous Friendlies episode went. It was Tetris that won it. Sorry. That was not a spoiler. Now that was a spoiler. Tetris winning that match. Alright. But either way, I mean, Guavi's been playing well. That's the thing. It's not like he played bad in that loss or anything. Like, he just, you know, Tetris just played better. You know, and that's kind of how that goes sometimes. So, right now, though, it is a tight one. We're at 251 for Guafi, 282 here for Cobra. Right, yeah, no spoilers. Yeah, no spoilers. I'm boo upset because the chains went better during the World Championship. Well, I cannot confirm or deny that you're correct on that because I was not watching live. I was not watching on stream. I was there in person. Right? Like I said, we were just partying it up. And like I said, if you didn't go this year, you got to go next year. Like this year, I think, right? I think this was the best year yet as far as CTWC is concerned. I think just the production level, right? And just the way everything, like just as someone who is both a commentator and a player, I thought everything was just streamlined so much better. Like as far as like the process for signing up to qualify, right? And like, the process of finding out, hey, you're going to be on, a stage, or hey, this is your time, this is what's going on. Like it felt like the communication went better. And what I really liked was the use of, Nestor's champs, right? That Yobi has spent a lot of time developing, right? And has made its way at, some regional events, mostly the Illinois tournament. But now that Trey and Adam have stepped down from being involved with CTWC, right? They are no longer using Trey Vision, so. Or Max Out Club, as some of you may have heard it be called. So, but no, I thought Yobi did an excellent job with that, because again, I'm someone that in the beginning was pretty skeptical on it, right? Because it was kind of a pain to set up, but even that's been, streamlined, right? It's just a lot better nowadays, a lot more accessible. As we transition here on Cobra's side and on Guafi's side, 507 and 510, we're neck and neck. As we're just rambling about CTWC and how that all went. We got ourselves a tight one here. Couple of clean boards. I mean, they're just trading them back and forth, but a line dependency forming for Guafi down that left side. That is gonna... Oh, never mind. Got a long bar almost immediately to fill it in. I was gonna say that might cause some problems, but handled it like a champ. Handled it like it was nothing, but I think a misrotation there of that T-piece. I think meant to rotate that the other way. See, kind of shaking his head there. But now he's gonna get that right side reopened, but that has allowed Cobra to open up about a 2 Tetris lead already just from that alone. 621 here to 687. But Cobra now his turn to start taking some burns. But Guavi's board not much better. Here we go. Or not a J, sorry, an LP's coming in. There we go. Now he's gonna get that right side reopened for business. Building back up here. Is now Tetris ready, waiting on the bar to show. And there it is. Bang Tetris, go to 684. In the meantime, Cobra has opened up real time over 100,000 point lead, but Guafi gonna cut into it, go to 713. Now it is, the line count is similar now. It's more like a 2.5 Tetris lead. There's one there for Guafi to cut the gap down. 744 to 783. A Tetris for Cobra to maintain the lead. And what I'm really excited to see is how Cobra is able to do here on the 29. I haven't got to watch him play much in a while. I watched one of his first matches as a roller, right, where he lost to the King, right? I think that was a big mistake playing King with your first match as a roller because you're going to have some inconsistencies, right? And now King is never going to let you hear the end of it, but... we'll see how his 29 fares now that he's had some more practice. Bang Tetris for Guafi, 821 to 916. Cobra still opening up an even larger lead here. But now Cobra having to take a couple burns. We need something for that right side. Oh, missed the bar over to the right. Oh no, he's finished at 918. This is not over. Guavi needs 919, and we are running out of runway here. But a Tetris and change should do it. Maybe even just a Tetris. Guafi is not set up though. We'll take the triple. It's at 884, needs 919. And there's the Tetris. And the burn, he'll be good. And we'll take the 1-0 lead in this one. Wow. GG's. Apparently no 29 required. So for our seed, I will get that incremented in chat for our players just for their convenience. Boom. All right, we are good to go. Players are ready, and now I'm ready. So let's do it. Game number 2, we're gonna continue on in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, wow, what an exciting way to open that match there. Seriously, it was, came down to the wire. It came down to a top out on Cobra's side. Like, I knew he was gonna need a couple burns, but just did not get what he needed on 26 there, and thus ended up topping out. All right. Of course, Ninja's in the house. This Cobra's fully rolling now. Wow. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what he's been doing as of late. And he looked pretty good in spite of the loss in that game number 1. He looked pretty good, right? Was well on his way to getting above the max out threshold there, but just could not get the board under control on 26. Just kind of fell apart. But I am quite impressed with how he's been able to improve substantially here. But as we're gonna get going here, as a reminder for folks who may just be getting here, those who may not be in the know, I'm gonna get you in the know on what we've got going on the rest of this evening. We've got this match, right, the remainder of this, and then we will get into our second half, which will consist of the next one, which is T-Storm and Kira, right? They will go at it in a tapper battle, and we will have Crazily Crazy and Doc Pie, and rounding it out, we'll have Ampu, who's been hanging out all night. He and OPB will go one-on-one. But, oh, hold on. Guafi is in trouble here. Oh, he's in trouble. Hang on, hang on. Gets the bar to the left. Just, wow, just whipping it over. All right, well, he's going to be fine. He'll be just fine. There we go. Jake coming in. And he is still in this. 145 for him. 197 for Cobra. Oh, yeah, Ninja, of course, man. Yeah, it was good seeing you and everybody there, right? It was. I had a blast. It was a blast hanging with you at the after party and such. Yeah. No, that was a lot of fun. I'm glad I got to sign your table, right? Your TV tray, right, that you had with you. I am honored to have my name on there. But Guapi, well, I can't think of a good segue, but he's not feeling so good about that J hanging on that left side, but gonna get a bar over for some relief. And now is clean as well. Yeah, I was trying to think of a segue relating to honor, but there was definitely not, it just did not exist. So therefore I did not use it. But those of you who may have just heard me for the first time at the World Championship, of course I worked with King and Sharky in the booth for Top 48 and are wondering, why is this guy so friggin' goofy, right? Outside of that. Well, it's my show, right? I'm gonna do this how I want. I like, we are just here having fun. This is the, right? Kind of our pro wrestling. It's our Monday Night Raw, right? So, or Monday Night Mayhem as we call it here, right? So, I just tend to, I tend to be that way. So, for those who may not be in the know, now you're in the know. But I'm also gonna get you in the know on the fact that we are approaching the 19 transition as Guafi has taken the lead. He's at 399. It's at 355 here for Cobra. But I will say, I did have an absolute blast being in the booth. And honestly, I don't know what was more surreal. Being like on the stage last year, playing in the top 48, or being in the booth for it, right? Like, you know, getting ready to start matches, and then, you know, you just see on stream the camera on stream, it shows me, right? It shows me and King, right? I don't know which of those feelings was more surreal, but just everything about attending CTWC these last couple years has just been, it's been nothing short of surreal. Seriously, like, you know, it's just absolutely crazy that not only have I been a good enough player to be up there, but also a good enough, what people deem to be a good enough commentator to be on this channel every Monday night, and, you know, at the World Championship as well. Right, calling the main event, dude. It's just crazy. I never would have dreamed. 3 years ago when I started this, I started doing this, I never would have dreamed that it would happen. But what I can dream, right, and actually not even a dream, but what is happening in reality is that Guapi is at 550 here at transition. Cobra getting there as well at 500, so about a 2 touches lead here for Guapi. Guapi now got a bit of a line dependency down the middle of the board. You can see he was gonna put the J there, try and just start plugging it up, but saw the bar coming, made a nice adjustment to better accommodate the piece. So he's at 603, hanging on to a lead. 578 for Cobra. Is right on his tail here. But now has a line dependency of his own, and the bar is not coming. The bar's not showing up, and it'll be finished. Came way too late, and at 579, Cobra is finished at 617. Guapi will be good. We'll take the 2-0 lead. And of course, new seed going to be 5A, 6B, and 9-3 for our players. Yeah, it was an overshift. Right, overshot one of those pieces, caused some problems. All right, folks, we are good to go. Game number 3, it is game point for Guapi. Looking to go 2 for 2 this evening. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, hopefully we can see some 29 in this game. I really want to see this game come down to 29, right? It's a big game, especially if you're Cobra, right? Big for Cobra because you need this to stay alive. Got to get a reverse sweep going, but obviously all you can do is just think about the current game. It's like, all right, got to win this game, right? Can't be thinking about, all right, oh, I got to win this, then I got to win the next 2. Can't be thinking that far ahead. Got to just take it one game at a time, right? Got to just take it one game at a time, right? Sometimes that is all you can do, just from a mental perspective. But if you're Guapi, big game 2. He's looking to go 2 for 2 here on Friendlies. Not something you see that much, right? Players not only playing 2 matches, but winning them both. Most of the time, you don't see that. So certainly it would be big for Guapi to win this one too, and in commanding fashion like this, right? In a sweep, like that would certainly be huge. But right now we're neck and neck, 120 to 124. It is Cobra with the ever so slight lead. Yeah, you can see Guapi kind of scream looking there too. Just get a better look at what is going on over there. Oh, Cobra in some trouble here. Hang on. Gets that bar over to the left. I think just had some missed rolls there. I think just having some mechanical issues there, trying to get pieces over to the sides, and they just were not quite going where he wanted them. So now he's gonna be burning for a bit. This is Guafi's chance to build a lead here. Oh man. Okay, he's almost out of this. Just needs an L or a J or a bar, that works too. But needs another one here. And he's set up dirty, actually, if he gets it. But it's not gonna wait too long. Of course, comes 2 pieces later after he takes the burn, but that's Tetris, right? That is classic Tetris in a nutshell. There we go. Tetris for Cobra. We'll go to 194. 265 here for Guafi. But of course, Cobra is someone, you know, I was certainly bummed was not able to, you know, both these players really, but Cobra was certainly someone I was bummed to not see make it out to Portland this year. Certainly someone that I think could have made some real noise there in the gold bracket, perhaps in some of the earlier rounds. Right, he's definitely, I know he's been working hard, he's been working really hard at it. Try and make something happen. But, you know, I'm sure if he was facing someone like, you know, one of the bigs, right, like Fractal or something in an early round, right? Had it been like Cobra facing him, I'm sure King would have went to him and be like, if it was anything like me, he would have went to him and been like, look, just get swept real quick so I can go back to doing what I'm supposed to be doing right now instead of calling this match. So, because those were the words of wisdom that I was given before my match with Cheese last year. Those were the words of wisdom that King gave me. Weirdly enough, I feel like that helped. Even though it was definitely not a helpful thing to say in that situation. But I think just having King there at all made it better, so. But I will say, as for the person who did face Fractal in the early rounds, that being Sharky, man, like what a run. Right? What a freaking run that dude had. Like, that's the thing too. Like, I was kind of asking around, like, when I was at the event, like, oh, did I sound okay in the booth and everything? Like, did I sound okay? It's like, you know, because I know this is like, you know, it's a bigger deal being at the World Championship and doing it, but like, somebody, you know, not somebody, sorry. I was kind of telling people the whole time, like, look, I was blessed with some really good matches to begin. And Sharky's match was probably one of my favorites of the whole tournament. The one from round 0, just crazy, crazy stuff. But what else is crazy here, or maybe not so crazy, depending on perspective, is that we're getting ready to transition here in just a couple lines for both of these guys. And it is Guafi with over 100,000 point lead here. He's at 619 at transition. 468 here for Cobra. He's gonna really need a big push here to catch up. So we'll see what he can do. Gets a bar over to that right side for the score. Right out of the gate here. Another Tetris Cobra, go to 519. So he's gonna have to just send it and hope that Guafi makes some sort of mistake here. To hope he makes a mistake so that he can continue to catch up here. We're at 571 to 679. It is Guafi hanging on to over 100,000 point lead. Cobra just trying to stay within shouting distance and, you know, really may have to chase him on 29. So we'll see if it comes to that. But certainly if you're Cobra, you're gonna want to get this close before then. So that's kind of the story at this point. Cobra just trying to stay in this match. He is on his last life here. Good burns here to keep that right side reopened. Gabar gets it. Both players getting a Tetris. 660 to 820. And another Tetris for Cobra. Yeah, these two are just both keeping it clean, just trading Tetris back and forth at this point. No major bird sequences on either side. And that is allowing Guafi to hang on to over 100k lead. Nice bar there from Cobra to fill in the dependency here. Oh man, there's the long one. There's the Tetris. Go to 751. And that's the thing, right? Like, if you're Cobra, you're not even having a bad game right now. There's a good game and a great game going on. And Cobra, unfortunately for him, he's got the good game. But, oh no, a couple misdrops. Oh, we need a bar for the right. Oh, it won't show up. He can't believe it. And at 7:54, he is finished. And at 9:53 and still going. Guafi will take this one in a sweep. He'll go 2 for 2 on the night. My commentator curses. I don't even know how that was a what part of that was a commentator curse, but all right. Oh my god. I don't have a good Cobra impression, so I'm not even gonna try, but oh man. Yeah, no spoilers. Oh my god. See what Guafi can do here. So we're about to hit 29. We're already at 1.1 for him. Oh, he could maybe PB here. Now, if he doesn't get it, that's a commentator's curse. But I don't know what I said about Cobra. That was a commentator curse. Ooh, nice burn. Oh no! Okay, that's a commentator curse. I'll take partial responsibility for that one. But there he is. He's done it. 2 sets on the night. He's got it done in both. GG's. Okay, let me unpin that message. All right, end the match. And it's time, just like that, for our second half, which will begin momentarily with T-Storm and Kira. But I am gonna go ahead and run a quick ad break here as we're about halfway through. We'll do that real quick. All right, keep the folks happy over there. And Kira Nest Tetris. That's not what it said in the bot, but I will, that is what I will use. Okay, that's not what it said in the bot when I looked it up earlier, but anyway, we're gonna run a quick ad break, and if you want to avoid the ads you're about to see, probably for some nonsense like, I don't know, Domino's or DoorDash or some BS, I don't know. If you want to avoid all that, consider subscribing or use your Amazon Prime account, right? You get 1 free subscription, a Twitch Prime sub per month. Why not use it right here at Classic Tetris? So, because if you do, you can avoid this ad break. All right, folks, it is time for our next matchup and the second half of the Monday Night Mayhem. Volume 2, Episode 11. Introductions, please, on the left-hand side. He is a guy who has made the top 8 at this year's Tetris World Championship Silver bracket. And he is known in this community as a member of Team Same Voice, along with yours truly and Ian Keith, even though we sound nothing alike. He is my good friend, T-Storm. And on the right, his opponent, a fellow tapper who's been working on transitioning over to the console. But for tonight, making it happen on the keyboard. Just keyboard tapping away. She is that red panda over there. It's Kira! Alright, so players, y'all know the drill. If you are doing SPS, let me know. And when you are ready to go, let me know. Yeah, that's right, Colin. Yeah, just create an alternate account, link your Prime to it, and subscribe to yourself. Or I mean, no, just use it for ClassicTetris. So you don't get ads on Monday Night Mayhem and Friday Night Fights. And Euro Friendlies, right? Like, who wants ads on Euro Friendlies? Right, so T-Storm says no preference on SPS is good either way. See what Kira says, and I'm actually gonna fix her stencil a little bit here on my side. So don't do anything with it. I am going to fix this. Slide that over a bit up. Aha, there we go. Maybe. Yeah, that'll do. That looks a little better. I don't even want Euro Friendlies. Yeah, guys, I'm an American and I didn't ask for this. Colin, probably. All right, Kira says SPS is fine, so let's do it then. Let us do it. Seed in the chat for our players and for anyone else who may have a tournament cartridge. It is 9B 3252. Players getting their seeds inputted in there, getting set to go. All right, T-Storm's ready. Once Kira is good to go, we will go ahead and get started with our second half of the Monday Night Mayhem for this evening. Of course, Crazily Crazy in the house. Why does Twitch Mobile suck so much? Well, I have an answer that I would use anywhere else but here, and it's just 5 words. That if you watched my personal stream at BirbWizard, you would know what those 5 words are. But either way, we're good to go. Game number 1, we begin the second half of the Monday Night Mayhem in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, we are underway. Well, okay. That wasn't what I was thinking of, but yes. But yes, that is also true. That is also a valid response. That I would say, yes. Of course, Knight is in the house. We'll come in. It says, Kira, are you using Z to rotate still? Possible. Sure, we'll get an official answer after the conclusion of this game. Not that I have an unofficial answer for you, because I don't, to be honest, so. Okay, apparently a long story on that one. Fair enough. Well, you've got time. No. No. Oh, man, all kidding aside, we're at 79,000 for T-Storm. 139 for Kira. Gonna tuck a T, add a Tetris, go to 161. Off to a good start here. Another Vitz coming in on her side. You know, that's the thing about Kira, right? She tends to have a lot of sometimes aggressive moves, but is able to come up with a lot of creative solves like that Vitz there, right? Able to just set that up, get it done. But notice a lot of creative like flat burns to maintain certain center wells and things of that nature. She's just kind of going at it, but honestly, right now it's just keeping it pretty standard, keeping it pretty clean. You know, traditional right wells, right? It's almost unorthodox for her, like from what I've seen. So, but either way, it's working out for her right now, though. She's got a nice, healthy lead, about 100,000 points right now, 275 to 176. Add a Tetris for T-Storm. We'll go to 199. There you go. Knight with the TLDRs that she's been having problems with rotations and hasn't switched keybinds, or at least to the best of Knight's knowledge. So, no, it's possible that she did change the button, so I guess we'll find out in a little bit, but we will find out in a little bit. But right now, she is pacing right now. Gonna fill in that dependency with the bar instead of going for the Tetris. May have been the right call. We'll get another bar for the score. 372 here to 233 for T-Storm. So, I mean, T-Storm hasn't really gotten anything, like, dire or anything, or any really lengthy digs. Just has not been able to utilize the bars in the same way as they've shown up. Finally gonna get another Tetris in. We'll go to 262, but over 100,000 points is the difference here. This game number one in the early goings of this one. Yeah, Mari's in the house. Bro, these bars. Yeah, these bars are raining down on these guys right now. Got a simul Tetris coming in. And another one for T-Storm. We got Tetris for T-Storm. We got 534 here for Kira as we are at the 100 line mark, approaching transition. All right, Kira with the Tetris, T-Storm with the Tetris at the same time here. We have about 15 lines to go for our players before we get there. Now exactly 15. Kira at 604 here. Another Tetris. Could we see 700? $650. Yeah, hold on. We get both of these. Or it'll be close. It'll be close. I don't think it'll be 700, but it'll be really close. Unless she takes double here. Okay. That double, if she gets the Tetris, that might be enough. We'll see how much she wants to push it. But not going to be able to push it enough. No bar in sight. We transition. 678, though, for Kira. Still a massive transition. T-Storm at 489. Oh, what a line spin from Kira on the left. Oh my God. Wow, the friggin' spin. Another Tetris to go to 728. 546 for T-Storm. Another Tetris for him. We'll go to 574. 729 for her. They're just trading them back and forth here. Yeah, Appu's liking what he's seeing too. Along with Knight and Maddie in the house. Really like what they're seeing here in this game number 1. T-Storm taking a couple good burns here. There we go, another good burn. Okay, yep, nice T-burn on that middle of the board. Almost out of this. Needs a 2 wide, but not getting it in time. Oh, now we're in trouble for T-Storm. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay, get that L over. T-Storm just burning away. Kira in a bit of a mess, too. Both players struggling with this sequence right now. No spoilers, but... man, just suffering here right now. T-Storm is almost out of this, though. Nice burn with the S. We're Tetris ready on his side. There's the long by there's the Tetris into 26. He'll go to 728. Kira still burning here with over 100,000 point lead. Oh man, Kira just trying to burn out of this. T-Storm is clean. Another Tetris for him. We'll go to 798. Kira is about to top out. And there it is, 881, the final score. T-Storm needs 882. It's not a gimme. Especially with this board right now and being on 28. We need 882. You can see he's trying to set up for 2 here. Right? He's got no burns allowed if he wants 2 Tetrises. Gets 1. Oh, it just needs to burn. He needs to survive a little bit here. And he's not gonna get it. Oh my word. 600 points was the difference. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my God. That is game 1 going to Kira by the skin of her teeth. Oh my God. Wow. T-Storm was behind by such a large margin for like that entire game and came all the way back, but just fell short by 600 points. Oh my God. All right, new seed in the chat. It has been, oh my word. What a game. All right, we got a ready Kira and a ready T-Storm. Let's do it. Game number 2. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Wow. What a game, man. That was crazy. Man, T-Storm knew it. He had that calculated, man. He knew he needed both of those Tetrises. Or at least like a triple. I think he only got like a double into kill screen that game, and just, wow, it was barely not enough. Just unreal, dude. That was just unreal. I mean, if that was game 1, we might be in for a hell of a set, man. Oh my god, someone was saying that in chat too, and I could not agree more. Like, what the hell? Of course, Burrito Dad in the house with the Harry Hong C. Got to hear him say that in real. Actually, I don't know if he did do that in real life. He might have in Portland. I'm sure somebody was like, hey Harry, can you say C? It's for the memes, bro. Like, I'm sure somebody bothered him about saying that. Right? It's like, hey, you just say C. It's for the memes. Yeah, he knows. Yeah, exactly. Like, he knows. But, yeah, it was definitely nice to hang out with him, though. You know, Harry and some others. You know, I didn't get to talk to him too much, but, you know. I was asked to commentate a little friendly best-of-3 match between him and Reed, which was, how would you put this? One of the matches of all time. And not in a good way. Like, they were both, like, so hammered trying to do this, and, like, which, I mean, for some people it helps, but for these two, oh my word, it did not. It was, like, a couple early tap outs, pretty much. But, no, I have, like, a video of Harry, because he did not bring his own controller, because he didn't really play in the Legends tournament. He didn't really play, right, outside of this. And so I have a video of him just, like, going to these people that were like, oh, you can use my controller, what an honor it would be, right? And, like, everyone was trying to offer up their controllers for him, right? And, yeah, so anyway, I got a video of him, like, trying to pick one out. It was really funny just to see that whole process. It's like, ooh, I'm feeling it out, right? Right, as he was getting ready for his big match with Reed. I actually went up to him before that match as well. Oh, hang on, Kira's in some trouble. Hang on, okay, good burns. And there we go, dirty Tetris for Kira. Gonna survive. Gonna survive right there. Another long bar, another score. Opening up another large lead to begin here, 321 to 182. As T-Storm misdrops an S-piece there, but goes into a Tetris. Oh, did Harry discuss everything on stream? Okay. I'll have to go watch that. Yeah, because I didn't catch it, so I will have to go back and watch it. But yeah, no, but I went up to him before the match. I was like, look, man, can you beat him for me, please? Just beat his ass for me, because, like, he'll never, because, like, I know Reed. He would never shut up if he beat Harry, right? Harry would never hear the end of that. Like, I'm like, just do me a favor. Like, yeah. I'm like, do me a solid. Like, right. And just whoop him for me. Like, look, and Reed's a good friend of mine. Everyone here knows that. Reed and I are pretty close, but, like, that's exactly why I wanted him to lose. Like, right. Oh, yeah, big time. I think for both of them, really. I mean. So, I mean, here's the thing. Like, everyone thinks that, like, you know, people like those guys can be, like, you know, real alcoholics or whatever, you know, at times. But, nah, man. They don't know. Well, Reed has experienced it now as of this year, but they don't know the Wisconsin scene, man. Like, Reed came to the Midwest Gaming Classic this year, and he comes in, like, I think, like, that Saturday or maybe that Sunday or something, like, super hungover. He's like, dude, I was not ready. Y'all are crazy out here. So, oh, man. Speaking of ready, we're gonna hope that T-Storm's ready for transition. It's coming up in a few lines for him. Kira is already there at 581, so about a 200,000 real-time lead. There we go. He'll transition at 405. Kira in a bit of a bind up on the top shelf here. There we go. A nice long bar down the middle to help. Things really burning. Finally, a couple lines will clear. Oh man, just trying to tap these pieces over. An accidental double rotation. Trying to vault these pieces over. Kira's in serious trouble. She's gonna be finished at 594. So there's your target T-Storm. Hopefully for you, a more manageable chase down here. You need 595. Gonna need some Tetrises here. We'll get one to go to 514. Gonna make the chase down a lot easier. We're at 546, and we need 595. There's a Tetris. One more should do it here. So we'll see if he decides to go for the Tetris or if he just lines out. Right now he's looking to line his way back down to the bottom. Actually kind of missed an adjustment of that T to accommodate the Z over on that too wide there. But that was a nice adjustment there, the Corion thing with the S and Z. And he's set up now. Waiting on that bar. Guess what? It's not coming, so he's gonna have to take some burns. Finally it shows, but way too late. Needs a couple more burns at this point. Now it's just burning it away. And there we go, bang Tetris! And T-Storm at 619 will tie this up 1-1. And oh, Kira confirming that was not an accidental double flip. That was a intentional one, okay. Looked like a misdrop, that's why I did, there you go. There you go, online facts. That was not a misdrop. All right, let me just put in our seed for our players in the chat. Again, just incrementing our first two digits. And now we unsuffer, as T-Storm will tell you. All right, we are good to go. Game number 3, it's a big one here. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, of course, yeah, I have that on video. Yeah, he told Mari that his controller was okay. And of course, now seeing in the chat as well. Yeah, signed Kira's gym card as well. Yeah. I always love seeing people get everything signed by everybody that's there. It is cool. I don't personally do that nowadays, you know. Like I did do like a shirt that I had everybody sign once at the Ohio Regional in 2022, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna wear it in Portland, and I did. I wore it for qualifying, right? And I thought that was kind of neat, you know, something different that other people weren't really doing with, you know, with the shirts. But everyone's like, right? At all these events, everybody's always getting like a cartridge or like, you know, the Nest. Though I liked AV Geek's idea from last year, bringing the casing of a CRT. I thought that was a really cool idea and was pretty funny. But, you know, I just haven't done a lot of that as of late, just because it's like, because I get so busy with a lot of stuff, you know, doing like commentary and playing and like, you know, and then I'm trying to find literally every person, and it's just like, you know, this is a lot. So. But I'm always happy to sign other people's things, though. You know, I'm always happy to do it. And I'm honored that my signature can be out there and that it is something that people want, right? I am honored to have that out there. Though it's funny, I did so much signing that like I had to like sign an actual like a receipt or something. I think over that weekend, and almost signed it as BirbWizard. Not that it would have mattered, you know. Instead of my actual legal name, I almost signed it as BirbWizard. Like, but It's like, I should probably not do that. Yeah. But Harry signed my death warrant with the hard wrestling. True. Introduce yourself as Reed to the dean of your university. Is your name not actually Reed? And that pun intended? Like... oh my god. Oh, this might be a huge revelation here. What in the world? It's actually not? Oh my god. Genuinely thought that was your actual name. That's funny. Like, I didn't need to know, like, your actual, like, legal name, but I didn't realize that wasn't. Oh, man. What a shocking revelation. But what's not so shocking is this game right now. It's a good one. We got 257 for Kira. 333, lots of threes. For T-Storm of the 281 variety. You know, low-key, I was waiting for Reed to come back and be like, yeah, my legal name is actually Wormboy. Right? First name Worm, last name Boy. Oh, man, Kira had a bit of a bind here up on the top. There's a nice triple on that right side. And the Tetris coming in. Go to 315. 389. For Mr. T-Storm. Oh man, but Reed, don't worry, you're not the only one that I've had this crazy revelation about. I'm not gonna say who it was, just because like I don't want to, because I know what that person's actual name is, and I don't want to like, you know, I don't want to leak that or anything. So, But yeah, there was another person in the community that I was really surprised to hear. It's like, wait, that's not your real name. Like, it sounds like a real name, right? But I'm like, wait, that's not your name. You know, but just like I said, I'll keep it to myself for privacy reasons. If they want to come out, they can say so. But like, I respect the privacy, right, of those around me. But what I don't, well. Actually, that's not a good way to put that. That's not a good segue. But point is, Kira's in a bit of a mess here. I respect the hustle to get out of it, but definitely don't like the board, and I'm sure she doesn't either. Oh man, okay, having to just stand a Z up there, not really having another spot. Long bar coming in. There's a dirty Tetris. Go to 389, but still in some trouble. Your legal name's not crazily crazy? I don't believe this. But what I do believe is that we've hit transition on Kira's side. 399 is the score. T-Storm with a massive lead here at 563. Still with a couple lines to go. Will Tetris into transition at 587. So almost a 200,000 point spread. Let's see if Kira can get out of this mess here. Oh, man. Oh, thought maybe that was going to open that right side. It did not. Just furiously tapping away. Trying to hang on by a thread here. Here we go. Long bar to that left side. The flat there. Well, Kingsman special. Going to help right there. But, oh, it's now getting hit over the head with bars. At the worst possible time. And at 413, she is finished. And at 649... T-Storm is good. We'll take the 2-1 lead. All right, new seed is in the chat for when players are ready to have that. Yeah, those bars. All right. We are ready to go. Game number 4, it is coming up in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Whoa. You know, Reed almost doxing himself a little bit here. You know, dang, someone knows his gate code, right? He lives in a gated community. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, just catching up on chat. It is wild out here tonight. I am having a blast, I tell you what. But on a commune, okay. Oh my goodness. All right, Mr. I don't riz anybody up at long distance. Oh man. But look, I don't riz anybody up that lives over 50 miles away from me. I'm just imagining it's like this radius. Like, look, you live outside of this circle. I'm not rizzing you up. Sorry. Oh man. Coming up next. All right. Saw Crazily Crazy in the chat hanging out. He'll be taking on Doc Pie in a roller derby. Coming up in just a little bit here. Could be after this game, could be after the next game. Depends on who wins this one. Hey now, Nightbot, that's not a spoiler. That is not a spoiler. Oh my god. Yeah, so if somebody's here that has access to Nightbot, like, please, tell it to shut up. Oh, man. Right, yeah, everything's a spoiler, right? Everything is. Yeah, well, spoiler alert. Kira's in a bit of a mess right now. Not as bad as it was a minute ago. She's just been working on burning it away. Her set life is on the line here. Trying to burn this out. Okay, he's got the right side reopened. Yeah, right, yeah, spoiler alert. Yeah, spoiler alert. Reed subs in for... Find out. We'll find out in a minute here. Reed subs in for OPB. No. Oh, man. Oh, what a set of tucks there from Kira. Nicely done. Little square tuck into the Vits. Gonna slam a couple Tetrises, go to 234, 284 at a Tetris for T-Storm. We'll go to 307. Substitute teacher. Oh my god. Can't sub in tonight for serious. Oh my god. I'm gonna head out, right? Just like, alright, before they can ask me, I'm gonna head out. Hey, Reed, while you're out, can you stop and grab me just a quarter pounder or something? Just, I don't know, or some equivalent. Can you like grab one for each of us? Grab one for each of us that are hanging out here. Thanks. Oh my god. Alright. We have reached the turn. We're getting ready to just transition here. About 30 lines to go. 451 the score for T-Storm. Kira, about 10 lines ahead, is at 313. Needs a big push here once we get to that 19 speed. And yeah, of course, everybody's talking about that. Substitute teachers like, hey man, they are undervalued. No, I would agree. I mean, I I actually am pretty good friends with the substitute teacher. You know, he's been kind of just doing it in the interim while he's working on his, I think his PhD he's working on right now. You know, it's definitely, yeah, like it's definitely, you know, it's an important job, right? Definitely, right? We need teachers. We need teachers of all kinds, including substitutes, right? Right? Gotta have somebody to fill in every now and again, so. But yeah, I would agree. It's definitely a pretty thankless job from what I have seen, but what else I'm seeing is that we're on 19 for Kira. She's gonna get a Tetris right away. Go to 454. Gonna take some nice burns here. T-Storm looking at potentially a 600 transition here, but it's gonna go for the S-spin and get there at 595 and get the Tetris right after and go to 619. And another Tetris for both. 643 the score for T-Storm. 506 for Kira, who is looking to race her way back into this one. T is setting up pretty aggressively on that right side, but unfortunately not getting the pieces to start scoring. No bar in sight. Finally shows, there's the Tetris. We'll go to 537. T-Storm in a bit of trouble here too. Having trouble with that same sequence. Oh man, oh man. T-Storm in some serious trouble, not gonna get out of it. All right, Kira, here's your chance. You need 654. 654 will bring us to a game 5. There's a Tetris. Another end change should do it. There's the Tetris. Yeah, one more will do it. Could probably just line out at this point if she wants, but entirely her call. Again, we need 654. There's a long bar. There's the Tetris. Doing it in style, and we are going to a game 5. There you go. Fortunately for T-Storm, not able to get out of that mess on level 20, whereas Kira survived. That was the difference right there. We enter the new seed. Boom. There we go. I didn't put a space, but I trust that you guys can figure it out. There you go. We're going to game 5. And just like that, they are ready to go. No words, nothing. They're good to go. So let's do it. Game number 5 begins in 3, 2, 1. A Tetris. All right, coming up next on deck, it is Crazily Crazy and Doc Pie. So if you two are here, get ready. We're gonna look to jump right into it here after this one has concluded. And of course, just a reminder to everybody, take care of yourselves, truly, right? Do what you gotta do. And in my case, it is stay hydrated. And that is what I'm going to do right now, because I am dying here. There we go. Needed that. All right, yeah, there you go. Birb's semi-hourly reminder has returned. See, didn't you all miss this? Right, just not the actual Tetris action, of course, right? Just the curse shit, you know, like all that. It's all that nonsense. Stay hydrated or else. Hydrate or dihydrate. Yeah. Oh, man. Okay, Doc Pie's in the house. Asking about seeing piece sets for the next set. And letting me know that they will be on Dog Pie. So there you go. So there you go. Now you know I have seen your message. It is, right, message received. But in the meantime, let's get ourselves a score check here. I don't think we've done that yet this entire game, right? It's like a cider, right? We gotta focus up a bit here. 153 the score for T-Storm. 207 for Kira. All right, Tetris for T-Storm, Tetris for Kira. As Sharky's here with a raid, oh my word. Party at 22, welcome in. You guys are just in time for this decider of what has been an exciting match between T-Storm and Kira. They have been going at it. We had one game decided by less than a single. All right, it has been an absolute nail biter the whole way through. So welcome aboard. I hope you guys are ready for some more fun Friendlies action here. So we got the remainder of this set, and we got a couple more too. All right, we are in the second half of this show. We got Crazily Crazy and Doc Pie coming up in a roller derby. Of course, Doc Pie, the recent max outer. All right, getting it done now that he has switched to the rolling technique. And then we'll see a good old-fashioned DAS battle between Ampu and OPB. So lots of fun still to be had, including in this match right here, as we are at 302 for T-Storm, 373 for Kira Ness Tetris. As she sets up a Vitz here over on that right side. You know, so I'm not going... See, Nightbot, don't you worry. I'm not going to give any spoilers to those who just joined us about what has happened earlier. At least any specifics. Right? Like, we've had some good action, right? I'm not gonna spoil what happened. So once the show is concluded, I definitely implore everybody who missed it to go watch some of the other stuff, because it's been good. But, oh, it's not so good as support for Kira. Oh my god, it just fell apart so quick before I could even say anything. And 400,000 will be the final score. Just a square burst doing her in. So let's see if T-Storm can chase this. Has lots of time, lots of runway. I don't know if he meant to put that bar there, but it's gonna work out. He'll get another one in. There's the Tetris. We'll go to 370. One more and change should do it, or maybe even just one more. I think just one more actually will do it. Needs 401. And there it is. Bang Tetris. No, wait, nope. Needs one more. One more. It is one and change. One more. See, this is why I love Nestor Shams, because I don't have to calculate it. But either way, T-Storm's got it. 416 will be enough for him to take this one. 3-2. GG's. All right, let's head on over to that winner scene. And there he is. T-Storm! That is what he looks like in person. I've met him. He looks exactly like this in person. He's got it done in what was an epic 5-game series. Seriously, well done to both of you. That was a great set. Tough way to end, but, you know, great set all around. GG's. Don't see the ears. Where are the ears? Oh, man. End that match. Unpin this. Alrighty. Got a couple more to go here. All right, again, thank you again to Sharky for the raid. Thank you everybody for hanging out all evening long. We still got a little more fun left to be had here. A couple more matches. And that includes this next one, which is Crazily Crazy and Doc Pie. Next. All right, here we go. It is time for our next matchup here on the Monday Night Mayhem. Instructions, please, the left-hand side. He's a guy that has been on the rise here on the Monday Night Mayhem. Someone who's been just rolling away. And is perhaps looking to maybe start contending with some of them phenoms that are looking for that glorious silver belt. See how he fares here in this one. It is the Crazily Crazy. And on the right, his opponent, the Speed Cuber Extraordinaire, who has recently made the switch to rolling full time. And now able to add the max out to their resume. And he's gonna show you how he got it done. It's a Dog Pie! Did Martz wear the caca hat? Yeah, he did. That he did. I was trying to remember, I'm like, I know he was wearing a hat. It's hard to see, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it was that one. So. All right, Dog Pie's ready to go. I don't know if we're doing SPS. I don't think we are, so. The players were talking about it earlier, and they decided to not do that, which is fine. Perfectly acceptable. So, all right, with that, good luck, have fun. We are good to go. Game number 1. We begin this one in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Do a little fixing up here. There we go. Little GIF filling the box there. Just trying to make some minor adjustments. There we go. See, a little jank, but we're good. It's like nothing ever happened. Now, oh, actually that stencil's a little rough too, so I'll go ahead and work on fixing that, but yeah, let me just be like stretched up a bit. Yeah, that's what needs to happen. If I get to not snap, that would be. There we go. That should be. See the whole board, and we're good. Right about there. Perfect. Okay. Cool. Now that looks like a legible board. So, a little bit of jank, but we got it all good to go. 99,000 here for Crazily Crazy. He will add a Tetris to go to 121. 82,000 points here for Doc Pie. Add a Tetris 107. But, you know, I said a couple rollers going at it, in spite of what that GIF there would imply of this little fox smacking away at the buttons there. But, again, they are rolling. They are both rolling. This is, in fact, a roller derby. We shall see how both these two fare, and it's a pretty even match so far. Right, we're 143 to 195. It is Crazily Crazy hanging on to a lead at the moment, about 50 lines through. But yeah, no, definitely was nice to see Doc Pie over the weekend. Well, not this past weekend, but the weekend before at the World Championship. And that's not a spoiler. That's not a spoiler that we met. Of course, we were both there, right? We played each other in the silver bracket. That's not a spoiler. Friggin' Nightbot. Oh my god. But yeah, we played each other in the first round of the silver bracket. I didn't even know, here's the thing, I didn't even know who I was playing until I got up onto that stage, right? And Doc Pie's like, hey, oh, you're playing me. I'm like, oh, cool, right? Like, that'll be fun, right? And it was unfortunate that, you know, they had a couple early top outs, you know, in that series, and that was what allowed me to move on. You know, we didn't really get too much 19 going there, but I'd like to think Doc Pie is looking for some redemption here, perhaps in this match. You know, looking to show, hey, like I can do this, right? And certainly, right? If you're able to get a max out, certainly, right, are able to do that. So we shall see. First, got to get out of this mess. There's a long, but there's a Tetris up on row 2 there. They'll go to 188, 337 for Crazily Crazy. So he's managed to really open up a lead here. Oh man, gonna get a nice burst. Oh, that long we're gonna hang in the middle, like King Bar right there. Not gonna matter though, gonna get another one over for the score. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. So I mean, hey, if you're Doc Pie, this is your chance here to start closing this gap a little bit. As Crazy is burning right now. Though is really making quick work of it, but definitely a chance to at least make up a couple Tetrises of points, and man, it looks like they've done just that. Oh, but now running into their own problems here. Oh man, oh man. Board's starting to fall apart here for Doc Pie. Oh no, oh, gets the bar over. Oh, but misses the J to the left. Oh my god. 267 will be the final score. And at 424, Crazily Crazy will be good. We'll take game number 1. Got to switch to qual scene. Oh. Oh, no, your stencil was totally fine. And it's still totally fine. It's actually Crazy's that I was adjusting. Yeah, yours was totally fine. Yeah. Yeah, no, you were totally fine. Yeah, I was just having to stretch it a bit, right? I was having to, yeah. Not that Crazy's was bad or anything, but it was just, yeah, a little bit off. So I had to stretch it a little bit. Like I said, don't do anything. I already did it. So here we go. Game number 2. We continue on in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So this whole stencil discussion does bring up a, you know, well, not so much discussion, but more like mini rant, I guess. But it does kind of remind me that, you know, I am kind of excited to see what Xeno was able to do, because I was reading today that they were thinking about maybe making a quick video on how to get on stencil, right? Get set up with OBS, just in general, right? Stuff about like keeping output resolution, bitrate low, just to make everything go smooth, you know, for new players, right? Some of the talk about some of the common, you know, issues that people have with it, right? Like some of the, some of the snapping features of OBS that people don't necessarily know how to turn off. Heck, I don't even know how to turn that off, so, you know. Hopefully that video does in fact end up happening, right? I think that would help me out, right? Not only as like, you know, someone that is, you know, just trying to work OBS in general, but like just as a restreamer, right? As someone who does this every friggin' week, right? Make it easier on me as more people, you know, hey, maybe who knows, maybe more people will be on stencil. Or maybe that's just wishful thinking, but, you know. But, I mean, at this point, I'm just kind of used to having to fix at least one per night. But, you know. And tonight, there's been 2. There's already been 2 that I've had to fix, so. But, no, I do love that community's really been coming together as of late, you know, trying to make this scene more accessible. You know, I know, like, Scout and Eric ICX have been kind of talking about getting another video going about, you know, how to get your own setup for NES Tetris in general, right? Like the console, right? Kind of like the one that Scout has now that is a few years outdated, right? So it's in major need of updating. You know, it's a way that, hey, you know, anybody can get started, right? Even any of you watching here that are thinking about maybe playing, right? Like, anyone could do it, right? Like right here on Tetris Friendlies, right? We welcome everybody. We want anybody who wants to, right? We welcome literally everyone. So, right? Brand new, whether you're brand new or whether you're the world champ, right? We will welcome you aboard. So, right? You know, though it's more often that we see a lot of the newer players rather than, you know, some of those that are like already at the top, right? We kind of, those guys mostly tend to come in for like special events, right? Like a lot of our super shows, you know, because this is kind of a training ground for a lot of people, right? Since there's no elo or anything on the line, right? But who knows? Who knows? We could, you know. The booking committee tends to do some pretty crazy things sometimes. So, could get Fractal in here one of these days. Not tonight, but, you know, one of these days. Perhaps even before our next super show of Revolution. That is coming up this December, so. Who knows? Well, I do not. But what I do know is that it is Doc Pie hanging on to about a 2 Tetris lead right now. Make that a 1 Tetris lead with that one from Crazily Crazy. It is 326 to 349. But Doc Pie running into some complications here up on the right side of their board. He's just gonna have to work on getting it down. Yeah, right, how do we top War Games? Yeah, that was crazy. And it just made me wonder how on earth Grand Designs keeps up with 8 boards at once on a weekly basis. Like, we struggled to do it with 3 of us, right? There were 3 of us in that booth trying to keep up with 8 boards, and we were struggling a little bit, so. So yeah, but anyways, I don't know how on earth we're gonna top that, because that was insane, but. That was such a fun night for sure, but it's not so fun as this board from Doc Pie. It is not getting a whole lot better here as he has lost the lead. Now is at 375, 422 here for Crazily Crazy. All right, as that Fox keeps smacking away at that D-pad and the rotation button there. Just smacking away, making it happen. Only about a touch behind. As Crazy now is in a bind of his own. Fling those squares to that left side. Didn't really have a better spot. And another square piece. Just having to continue to put weight on that hole towards the left side. Over in column 2 there. So at this point, Crazily Crazy just trying to get this board back down to safety here, and a dirty Tetris to help. And another dirty Tetris into transition. Wow, I was thinking he was just gonna try and play it safe, but no way. He's like, nah, man, screw that. And get a couple dirty Tetrises in. And that worked. 512 to 498. It is Crazily Crazy with the slight lead. All right, Tetris for Doc Pie. We'll go to 553 now. Is taking the lead. They're just going back and forth here. So Doc Pie is a couple lines ahead. Nothing really substantial, but definitely worth noting here. But now Doc Pie in need of a, well, was in need of a bar. Barely gets it over to the right there. See what he can do here. See how good his rolling is here. See if it can help him survive. Oh, but it's gonna dead drop a line piece. And that will be it. 559, the final score. And at 600, Crazily Crazy will be good. We'll take the 2-0 lead. Ooh, no spoilers. See, that no spoilers comment would have been a lot funnier if Doc Pie had said GG before it showed them topping out right here. Like, you know, when people give spoilers, like, oh, GG, like, I lost, you know, I topped out, before we see it happen, that would have been funny, but that was not what happened. All right, so Doc Pie's got one more shot here. Try and stay in this. Crazy. Gonna look to close it out. It's time for game number 3. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And coming up next will be our final match for this evening. The Anbu and OPB. They were scheduled to go right about now, but one of our matches went a little longer than I anticipated, and that's all right, right? Namely, that T-Storm and Kira match went a little later than I anticipated, which, hey, that's good. Means they did really well. They played above what I was expecting, so, which is always a good thing. So, that is to say, hopefully our next 2 players are good to go in case this is the last game, though. It's looking like they might have a little bit of time here if Crazy can't get out of this. What in the world has happened? Oh my God. Okay, gets the J over to the left. Oh my goodness. No way, right? Oh, oh no, it's not gonna happen. Oh my God. I thought maybe, but nah, that dang to the left was gonna do it. GD, your thoughts, please.
No!
Doc Pie, you are good, my man. We are going to a game 4. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh man. Crazy trying to make sure his rolling's all good here. That 29 going. Doc Pie seems to be about ready to go. I did just see them hover the ready up on the screen. But once both of our players are ready to go, we will continue on with game 4. Right? All right, we are good to go. It is 2-1. Doc Pie has got another shot here. See if he can capitalize in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right. So if you're Doc Pie, that early top from Crazily Crazy was exactly the game you needed to get back in this. At this point, taking this one game at a time. All right. Just doing what you can to stay in it and just taking it one game at a time and going from there. Right, trying not to think too far in advance about what some of the ramifications of things could be. So we'll see how this plays out. You know, of course, certainly, you know, it's been a pretty good match, right? Definitely, I mean, other than that last one, of course, but, you know, we've had some pretty good play all around. Honestly, most of tonight, really, I mean, it's been pretty well played from basically everybody, right? I'm definitely happy with the queue that we ended up with, because I was honestly a little worried yesterday when I was, like, putting out the post, like, hey, we're booking, right? Oh, Doc Pie, hold on. Oh, my goodness, Doc Pie's in some trouble. Oh, we need a bar. Ah, there's no bar in time. Oh, no. And at 79,000 points, he's finished. And at 87,000, Crazily Crazy will take this one 3-1 because this one is over. GG's. It was so unfortunate my voice couldn't even handle it, but it is over. Right, but no, it is over. Crazily Crazy has got it done. GG's. Why did I do a Tetris impression? Oh my god. Oh, well, I didn't know that was... Sorry, I assumed that you didn't have your voice cracking like a 12-year-old at every opportunity, but who knows? Maybe I just, you know, I didn't quite hear you the whole entire time I was in Texas. But anyways. Abu and OBB. Final match of this evening coming up next. Tetris! Hello. Gosh, it's over. All right, folks. We have made it. It is main event time. All right, instructions, please, on the left-hand side. He is someone that I've had my eye on all friggin' year long. The keyboard gas player. Been making big waves all year long. Gonna look for another big win here on this show. It's Anpu! And on the right, his opponent, he's got some chess going on in the background, and he changed his Switch handle, so it took me a good, 2 minutes to find him. But he's here. I found him. And he is set to go. Not necessarily feeling good about this based on his comment in chat, but he is ready to play. It's the OPB, a 1 pound Bobby. Going to be more angry after he gets reverse swept. Oh my god. Also, for player seed is pinned in the chat. I'm sure you saw already, but I figured I should say that as the host. I feel like that is an important thing to do. All right, we are good to go. Let us count them down. The main event in this classic dance battle begins in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Oh man, some big stakes coming in the chat here. Tetris says, Ampu, if you get reverse swept, I will swear. I will say a swear. There you go. Some big stakes here for Ampu. Though, I guess you could avoid that by just topping out intentionally 3 times in a row, so that way he doesn't, so he just gets regular swept, and thus does not have that consequence. But I am not encouraging this. However, I am saying that would be a way to get out of hearing Tyler swear, because, you know, he is too pure for that. He's too pure for this world. Oh yeah, touch from, we're gonna go to 69,000. Hey now, 55,000 points here for the OPB. There, just trade touches back and forth, off to a nice start. Xantamon is here with the Pepe Jam. All right, of course, it's got the White Bat audio going on in the background. Of course, check them out if you want some tunes like this. Currently, this is what I have on now is just a 4-hour playlist. So, I mean, generally tends to last a while. Tends to last most of, if not the entire show. I don't always use it, but when I do. Right, there are jokes I could make here, but I'm going to choose not to make it this time. I'm gonna hold my tongue on this, but what I will say, that is a pretty good game going on between these two so far. Right, not a ton of burning, you know, a few burns here and there, but no real major dig sequences, which is definitely what you like to see. Definitely keeping it mostly clean. We got 200 here for Ampu through 53 lines, 48 lines. 144,000 points for the OPB, who's got a line dependency down the middle of his board now. All right, gonna fill it in there. And, oh, there we go. SP's coming in, but barely gets the square over to the right, and a vault to the L. So he's gonna burn his way out. There we go. There's the long bar. There's the Tetris. We're gonna 174. Excellent survival there from OPB to stay in it. All right, that little spire in the middle of the board almost got out of control, but simply keep calm, keep that DAS under control, and has lived to tell the tale of how he almost died, but didn't. We got a simul Tetris coming in, 220 to 272. Ampu hanging on to about a 2 Tetris lead. Now the question is, for our players, which of them, if either, wants to hear Tetris swear, right? You know, because I had mentioned, you know, that if Ambu didn't want to hear that, he could have just topped out intentionally 3 times, right? And that would have just been the end of it. But if you're OPB, you could just top out twice intentionally and then just win 3 times, right? If you want to hear him swear, right? Right, could just to make sure that if it's a win, it's a reverse sweep. So that way, Tetris will use some swear word. It is undetermined, to the best of my knowledge, which one. However, right, if Bobby wins in a reverse sweep, that is apparently something that will be seen. But right now, it is about a 90,000 point lead here for Ampu. He's at 393, 282 for OPB. Account of some of the burn sequences he's been in this game. There we go, bang Tetris. That is a dirty one too. See, he had one spot in mind with that J, but then ended up deciding elsewhere, and it didn't quite get where he wanted it. He's not, based on that board, is just not getting very friendly pieces right now. Gonna go for the T-tuck overhang there. Now could really use a square, but it's not gonna show up, so he's gonna have to find an alternate way down here, especially with transitions coming up. And a massive deficit to overcome, but this is not an unusual situation for him though, right? This big of a deficit. He misdrops the Z, but he has come back from pretty large deficits in the past, you know, including against players like Boxy, who we haven't really seen in a while, but who, at least at the time that they played, you know, certainly Boxy, I would say, was the higher skilled player, you know. But it was OPB that came back from it, so this is definitely not over, right? All right, got 354 to 522. Ampu with a pretty sizable lead here. And 2 clean boards. Definitely what you like seeing here. Ampu, actually, as soon as I say that, Ampu running into some problems here. OPB gonna get a Tetris there. Is in need of a bar to fill this dependency. Not showing up, so we'll just use the J. Start burning it away. Oh, man. Oh, we need another J piece. That's not the J piece. That's still not the J piece. No matter how many times you give it to him, it's not a J, man. He needed a J. That's a J. But it came way too late. And he'll be finished at 391. No matter how many times you look at that same piece, it is not going to change. Ampu getting it done. We'll take the 1-0 lead. And allow me, if you will, to update the seed. What, CD? Or no, sorry. DC. I am definitely literate. Yeah, right. Oh, maybe set something up. Hang on. Oh, man. We're going to go. Get him in 2. We continue on in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And give me just 1 second. Please, nobody top out for like 2 seconds. I'll be back in a split second. I got to take care of something real quick. Yeah, that's right. No spoilers, please. All right. Well, spoiler alert. It is a neck-and-neck game to begin, as they do tend to be at the beginning. We got 32,000 here for Ampu, 34 here for OPB. His board A little worse for wear, though. Gonna get a bar to fill the dependency, though. And there we go, long bar gauge. There's the Tetris. We'll go to 62,000 points and another one here. So, gonna remain neck and neck in the early phases of this one. Whoa, they both rolled over in like 30 seconds. That's a world record. And it reversed. Their games both glitched out and went back to 18. That's unheard of, bro. Like Scoob, I don't believe this. It's not a good Shaggy impression, but it was a Shaggy impression. Oh my god. Like Scoob. Oh man. Tetris for OBB. We'll go to 138. 156 here for Ampu. I think I'm fibbing. Uh-oh. Which part of that specifically? Like... Right? It's like the same thing with someone's... Oh, the... Hey, I'm not the one who said that. Come on. Don't look at me. Right? Right? Tell that to ninjas. Oh my god. Yeah, don't give me that much credit for making something up like that. Come on. Oh man. But either way, look at this. 12 points the difference between our two players right now. 258,020, make that 280,820 to 280,832. It is OPB with the 12-point lead. And Harry Hong would say, see? Oh, man. Both players just been burning for a bit here. Nobody really able to get any ground. But Ampu was able to utilize that bar that OPB just got for the Tetris, whereas OPB was still covered up. It came a little bit too early for him. But another one shows. There's the Tetris. We'll go to 315. 337 here for Ampu. Yes, that one Tetris making the difference right now. But definitely a closer game than what we saw in game number 1. So again, transitions coming up here, about 30, oh, more like 25 lines to go at this point. 130 lines is when it takes place, and yeah, we are about just roughly 25 lines away. Of course, Professor SSB in the house, seen a 1-point difference. Yeah, I've seen games be tied. I mean, we had a tie game happen at Euro Friendlies past week after we got back from Portland. We did see a tie game, I believe it was the Marts game. But I still got to go back and watch that VOD to catch what happened there. But yeah, there was a Marts game where a game ended in a tie. And no, it was not at 0 points. They did not tie at 0 points. I did ask. It was not at 0 points. Oh, Ampu! Oh no, he's gonna top out 457. And with that Tetris from OPB at 460. He'll tie this up 1-1. All right, so there we go. We're not gonna get a swear word from Tetris because, yeah, it was not a reverse sweep is impossible. So. Heard the word Martin instant topped out. Bro, no way. The Mart's energy channels within you. Oh, man. New seed. There we go. All right, we got a ready Ampu. And, of course, Vyman? I think Viming. That's how it is pronounced. Vyman ain't easy. How do they sync cards online? I'll explain in a moment once we get these guys started. Here we go, game number 3 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. But they're able to synchronize the cards online. There is a tournament cartridge they are using that has the seeds, right? There's a spot on there where you can put in a seed. And players will put in the same seed. As you can see, it is pinned in the chat right now. So they both put in that sequence, right, into the seed. And, you know, every time that seed is played, it will give this same bunch of pieces that these two are getting right now. So, yeah, it's just pre-seeded. So that is how they are able to get the same pieces still. Now, we have had some matches, you know, even tonight where, you know, not every online match will use same pieces, and in that situation, they just start at the same time, you know. And, yeah, just like with this, right? They start at the same time. But, yeah, in this case, they got, yeah, they have, you know, the ROM, if you will, you know, with the seeds built in there. And, yeah, of course. Yeah. Always like to make this a little more accessible when I can. So, yeah, of course. But, of course, I do appreciate everybody that's been hanging out all night long. It's been a fun-filled Monday evening, I think. Right? And as I was getting ready to say earlier, but, you know, somebody had topped out. I think it was Doc Pie that had topped out when I was getting ready to say this. But I was a little nervous yesterday when I was, like, putting out in the Friendlies Discord, which those who are not in it, I will make a shameless plug. There you go, in the chat. tinyurl.com/TetrisFriendlies. Make sure to be in the Discord if you want to be up to date on all Tetris Friendlies events happening over here. But yeah, when I was arranging matches yesterday, right, for tonight's show, I only got, like, you know, a couple people that wanted to play. I'm like, man, are we gonna get anybody? Like, I was a little nervous, right? And I might not even have enough to, like, get a show, right? Because I knew these two had to go later this evening, right? Do some conflicts earlier in the evening, right? So I'm sitting here, I'm like, man, what on earth am I gonna do, right? But then some people came in clutch. You know, of course, the last match we saw, Crazily Crazy and Doc Pie kind of coming in clutch there. Along with some other matches. T-Storm and Kira did a really good job in their match as well. To help as well, right? To also help with this, so. Yeah, no, I've definitely been pleased with how tonight has gone. Because, yeah, like I said, I was a little nervous. I'm like, man, how is tonight gonna go? But no, everybody has done a great job, I think. All right, and these two are gonna look to continue doing a good job here at making this a good match, as they are both fighting to get the momentum on their side here as we get set for game 4 after this, right? Guaranteed to be at least one more game. We're at least going to game 4 as we are tied at 1 apiece. And right now, I mean, look at this. We're pretty neck and neck. 236 to 242 at a Tetris for OPB. We'll go to 259 and take the lead. At least real time, but Ampu will take it back. So they are going back and forth here. Another touch for Ampu. We'll go to 290 here. Right, no spoilers. Yeah, would hate to see a spoiler. Hate to see a spoiler come up for a match that has not even been played out yet. I would hate to see that happen. Yeah. Whoever gave the spoiler that this was going to be a reverse sweep, you were wrong. Yeah, it's Yeah, it's like an iPod stuck on replay right now. That is how Nightbot is behaving at the moment. So, of course, bear with us as it does all of that nonsense, but it is a little cursed. It's like a broken record. But it's not a broken record. Well, I might sound like a broken record by the end of this, but you know, we are getting set to transition, right? That is a thing that you will hear commentators say all the time. That might start to sound like a broken record, but it is a key part of the game. As we are still neck and neck. 414 to 416 is the real-time score, but Ampu will slam a Tetris, go to 440. About 10 lines to go till we get to that 19 speed. 462 to 440. Oh, and OPB with a bit of a misdrop of that Z caused another misdrop with the J, but a nice rooftop burn. Very well done there. So Ampu has built up a bit of a lead here going into transition. 488 to 445. Here we go. OPB set up in column 8 here. Right out of the gate, but it's having to burn away a bit. But Hope are in sight here so far. It's having to burn down. Right, he had the Tetris well set up. Bar comes way, way, way too late. As Ampu's having to deal with some burns as well, so nobody really in scoring position right now. And Ampu almost there, now is there. Who gets that square over to the right, but it's gonna hang the bar! Oh man, immediately hung the bar after hitting that quick tap of the square. So there's your target, OPB. You need 510. 510. That is what you need. So he's taking this slow and steady here, just looking to keep this under control. Because you can't score points if you're dead, so that is the mentality he's choosing to have. A nice double of the squares at 485. You know, and I would say this is line-outable at this point. So, oh, hold on. That left side getting a little dicey. Okay, gets that bar over. That was pretty clutch. Oh, gets another one over. Oh, no. Can he get anything to the left? Does he dig this? No spoilers, but no, he's not gonna get it. 494, the final score. Oh my God. It will be Ampu taking the 2-1 lead. All right, I will pin the new seed in chat for our players. There it is. Man, that was so tough. I saw that left side starting to get dicey. I'm like, uh-oh. All right. We've got a ready Ampu. Looking to get this done in 4. And a ready OPB. Looking to win these next 2. Who's it gonna be? Let's find out in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Of course, Viming loving that. Seed is Hex. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's partially a limitation of, you know, the NES hardware, I believe. I don't know the specific details behind all of that. Of course, you'd want to talk to Kiryava about all that. He's the one who designed this. Certainly would know a hell of a lot more than me, right? Look, man, they They just have me doing commentary, right? That's what I do around here, so. And kind of wish, actually, you know, to be honest, I kind of wish I could have had a chance to talk with Kiryava a little bit more, right? I definitely enjoyed watching him play, right? That was my first real look at him at the World Championship, but definitely would like to talk with him some more, right? I definitely would have been really curious to hear about the whole development process and all that, like, you know, and why on earth he even got into it in the first place, like, so. Definitely one of those that it's like, man, I kind of regret not talking to him more, but in my experience, I've gotten that both years at CTWC, where it's like, man, I feel like we barely talked at all, right? And I tried to rectify that a little bit this year, but, you know, there's always, I mean, there's just so many people now. It's like, yeah, you're definitely not going to get everybody. Like, I know this year, well, last year, I barely talked to Arctic at all. Right, and this year, like, I spent a lot of time hanging out with him, right? So it's definitely trying to mix it up a little this time. Just trying to just balance everything out. But, like, with CTWC in particular, it's just such a whirlwind, right? Like, it's just everybody's there over just, like, a couple days, right? There's only so much time, right, to do everything, so. But, yeah, no, like I said, I had a really good time. I was really glad to see everybody as always. Definitely makes me excited about going back to the regionals again, which did announce, right? Tour coming up for 2024, right? Some of the events going on, right? Those that I am planning to attend for sure. You know, the Midwest Gaming Classic in April, the Illinois Regional in March. So, and of course, Columbus in August. Be remiss if I didn't mention that. I'm sure Colin would be like, Ohio. Hello, gotta come to Ohio. You know, so of course I will reluctantly spend time in Ohio if it means I get to be hanging out with Tetris people, of course. So, like, you know, pros, I get to see all my homies. Cons, it's in Ohio. So, kind of a, you know, I think the pros outweigh the cons in that situation. So, but speaking of pros outweighing the cons. I don't know where I was going with that segue. There really wasn't a good place to go with that segue, but I'm going to give you a score check. That's what's going to happen. 233 is the score for OPV, and 252 at a Tetris to go to 275 will be the score for Ampu, another Tetris for both. So Ampu will maintain about a Tetris and a half lead. So pretty close game. That is what you like to see. All right, they've all been pretty close. Well, other than maybe that first game, that was pretty lopsided, right? And then we had that top out just past the transition for both of our players. But other than that, it's been pretty close across the board. You know, and OPB was kind of thinking like, man, I'm gonna get wrecked this whole match. Right, and that really hasn't been the case at all. He's definitely done well. He's hung in. Been some pretty close games. It's not too bad right now either. He's going to get a Tetris in, go to 356. 390 here for Ampu, but he'll get another one here. Go to 413 as we are about 30 lines away from that 19 transition as it looms on our players here. Like I said, these plays have been mostly clean this whole time too. You know, some burns required here and there, but nothing that's really, you know, scary, right? Nothing that's like, oh my god, this player's about to die, right? Yeah, crazy. No spoilers, please. Yeah. Can't spoil that Twitch is being stupid. Come on. Haven't you missed the memo all night? Have you seriously missed the memo to not spoil anything? Oh my god, of course, welcome in. Pumpy Heart. That bro was streaming on Tetris and almost missed it. And therefore, he almost missed the show. Oh my god. What, are you not subscribed to Classic Tetris? Or not subscribed, sorry. You're not following Classic Tetris? Like, one of the organizers, right, at the event, and you're not even following the channel. You had to rely on the category. And OBB gonna be relying on some miracles here in a minute, but it's not gonna happen. And at 4:23, he is finished. And at 5:02, Ampu has got it done. 3-1, GG's. Man, tough break there from OBB, tough way to finish. Yeah, oh, not a retro, is that, okay, is that a memo I missed here? Must have missed the memo, so note to self, stream on retro next time. We get everybody on my case there, so there you go. That is a memo I missed. So. But yeah, we'll let Ampu finish this out, because why the heck not? It's the end of the show anyway. Train able, check yourself. Uh-oh. Vince in the house. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Gotta check myself. Yeah, am I about to get fired again? Because, I mean, would not be the first time. Oh my god. But yeah, of course, OBB commenting like, man, Ampu's just so consistent, man. And yeah, I've been saying it all year, man. All friggin' year. Alrighty. Ampu's at 7-11, making that quick stop for coffee here. He is on level 25. He's waiting on a bar. There's the Tetris. He was left 7-11. He is on his way to Max Out City. Definitely, I mean, it's going to be tight, but I kind of want to see if we can get this. Oh, man. Oh, man. I think that might be too many burns already, but we'll see. We'll see. Definitely going to have to just full send if he wants it at this point. Yeah. Oh, man. I don't think it's possible. I don't think it's possible at this point. Not with Das, anyway. Yeah, no way. Well, we'll see what he can do anyway. We're already here. We went this far. Our super kill screen's a rare event. They're kind of a rarity. You know, it's not something you're gonna see like every game. Not even with the rollers, right? Like, you're not gonna see that every game. Because a lot of times nowadays you're gonna get them going pretty aggressive right on 29. So 800K. Crazily crazy. Not supposed to spoil it, man. No spoilers. Been telling you all night, no spoilers. But this one we can tell you. Ampu's got it done. He is the winner, chicken dinner. Oh my god. Yeah, Ben Mullen. Yeah, would appreciate it. Alright, so. Well, on that note, that'll be it for me for this evening. I want to thank everybody for coming in, hanging out. On the Tetris category, of course. Right. Apparently, yeah, that was a memo I missed, so definitely do that for next week. But yeah, Ben Mullen will say C. Right. But in the meantime, let us find ourselves a raid target. Got several people going at it right now. How far into this qual is Ian Keith? Kind of want to raid him, I think. Oh, he's still got a half hour? Yeah, we're gonna go raid Ian Keith. The other member, the third member of Team Same Voice, of people that sound nothing alike. Let's go say hello to our upstarts and Twitch TV champion, Ian Keith. Wish him well for me, and I will see you all next time. Bye.